Akwaba Kesia pa. I'm sure quite a number, but you are quite unfortunate this is we see kaka. But of course, I cannot actual and check. Now, it was for Jumedi. Wong, now we shall pay. Your friend or your public fast time, Calamity. Or your public fast time, what I say. What do you can OBT for short? OBT. You want to pay 6:30 to 9:30 for Monday to Friday. Now, yeah, I don't pay combination that get there. I normally don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but on the voter league over the weekend, nipa amukwe yi.
Fair na komune.
Omote kodo oso.
Fair na komune.
Akomuni. I don't be 21.
Sade we.
E move 15. Gone. But omo ye yi omo.
E man na
mema gone. Na nya ya omne say obiado o kakodo no or your 14-year-old boy.
Driver no.
Canoe driver. You can say driver no.
14 years.
Driver no or they are there na kon. 14 10 plus 4 14.
JHS 1 JHS 2.
That is the information I insaka. Jaropay ebusafo e common in sheda nye desa. But they best say I mean these are not more a name.
No issues.
Omona hwe sa no way. And consistently in fact again yes na kodo no na ay overloaded.
Nipa na broso. Ya dey mu be yedu.
What you say? And I won say na as nsuo
edi no.
Exactly, na nsuo no bebu kaka. Edi no cap na isi no mo say nsuo no free ade no. And abako mistakenly.
Ekoto nsuo no. Nipa kro ne nso. Ade obi hu pem na na.
Minim yeah. Mistakenly.
Me feel say we beka kra say stamps na ya na sisi mu no.
When your stamps are
copy me
this has nothing to do with the stamps.
Nipa kro ne na gene nsam sa.
Say gene nsam. There's a panic aba. Na kiki.
Ebi so na ba bi o madu no mfifi.
Of course.
Untimi nsweme. Na obi a okwa yie, o mfra ntoma o shebatakari.
Okwa yie.
O be de ne ntoma achichiri uti a de sweme.
Omukwa yie o. Omukwa yie. Yeah. Omukwa yie.
O mai bi pa na de nneoma di agro say. Na ono 14-year-old no. Why na employ ne say adwuma nim.
Bi enim.
Ne papa de na o ye ma no ana say. Won say sa e honom na hye me say person habo say.
Oh yeah.
Kwan ben na ye fa so de manage sa de no because accident na test wo ye one too many. Na enya pem se ya na si a enipa ba ko ngumiensa den akodo na ye ma enya obi aso ne nso eme
10 people 8 and above ben kan sa obi 8 and above
so ne so toto nti
eyiri yeah there's a rising sea
level ka po ko firi to mu sa
yes mistaken the eyewitness report
obi hu pem no ana sa ne hu na epopo na je ne nsama na
say except ban sa panic because we be the kind that is the face of danger
that's a road to
that's it. Obi open and
and akro etom
akoto ade that we go to issue no mutimi there's a pressure ba nti en say kikiri
de olodu ade no me de wanya ade that's the ya dan ya omu tua scans o mafo nti wo hwa ade ne capacity yesen na mutimi lodu bro so na abofra na wo twi ne yin experience so 14-year-old de still na was so one ma me ejade a osoma no mpanyimfo ni bi wen na de ono de cap ne so sisa nsuo no sade na ankoye ma amro so a nsuo mam
nsuo of course
what you say nti problem ni fi loading ho no wo betimi akwa ba mienu wo se ne menka ni nyina mom
na ya sese ka ya de pa no so ka
ye be ma pressure
wo de mami hyem sa na enko wo de mami hyem sa na enko
na wo hyem sa nso wo mu dro ne ka ho bi ma de ne ye weiti emu ye du ye be before ye nipa o
ye nipa o
e before ye nipa o
we no see ye nipa o
na life na say e ho hye dan hia ye de gura topre keke wo be say o ye koba de bia ye koba we say de bia ye koba de bia ye koba nti we anya hwe ye kwa aba me enkomra fa ye nyina prekwen kwa wasa be fe binom akwara nso de o ye easily influenced
yeah
nti o say at the end of the day ni sika no oje this is so bad
terrible
so bad ebusia for ma hwe o ma de hye mo yako
15
o mo nkafra when e ka no nipa nyare nso okwa kowu no
exactly
onyare
so okwa kowu nipa nyare hwe nya no okoyi ba okoya
de ye ba we ye nso abodin akeka ye bebo udin una ne ye ba yo yie asemese ye na no mo ko ase de bia ye beka ye wu bia na ye bo Your friend abodi akeka. Eno de wo so bi abom pa ese nyame yi free hokra.
Say yembodi kasa.
Ai, ohun ni kura no wakayo. Because Akua Asiedua any ye na me call ne wo fa ye na nanso so nke bi esan ne beba dada nanso wo de na beba ta ho nti de bia oyebo odin ane ye kai asem en free hokra enye bag
we for no pay there in common sheda enye de sa the best sere penny form share yes have water leak no so na de no especially nadmofo
nsuo fa wa ma wewu
I mean you can imagine
say
nsuo
nsuo choki okura we say de wo mete wo
I mean what I say ba
nsuo fa wa wu
wo shegu na wo
tene wo nsa obi nte
you can't breathe they say the struggle you go through struggle have from one sana we give you a finally the crowd they say
uhini mu ne wanum nyina nsuo ni bi bekoko
I'm telling you
ba bi atokoro da bia bi
ka ro mtimi manage yi nipa be 4 bi 5 bi omo da hospital se sia say
omo de omo nguye ba
so show
sustain omo kakra
they are taking care of about 15 there we can confirm to you and now say 15 of them
obo kra wote nsuo na no so nim so mi
they are gone so before another pay there that is quick information for you this Monday morning 30th of October 2025 meeting at the Kwesi Parker Wilson and pay
Akua Asiedua ena ni mohia efri sabe kwesi se 9:30 bebo nsem bebresi o man Ghana mu a yabo bia no ayede besom ye dwuma nkomo nkitinkiti wom message of motivation na yede bebre mu nkomo no netwa mu sisi ya no yede ye weather any forex news beba sports beto so no Ghana Black Stars ashe Ghana ni omo aho animonyam I say the World Cup na mu atene ekwan ada ho na yes say ye nuanom Naija foi almost say African Cup kra ye ntumi an qualify na World Cup na ya qualify na me say ye pay any oma kese
ye ko cup almost be
African Cup nti be enjoy both we say the end Nigeria ya te say Ghana na Ghana so ya but omo de on be boy di bugapa omo support ye ye free muntam team bia ne Ghana be share bi on be support say team no so ni nyina for the beauty of the game entia and na ye the sports beba anope you know na Accra Sports Stadium na ni je wo papa Ghana and Comoros 1-0 emu nsem ye de beba ne points dodo ayenya yakwa yanim no ye de yen daily sene so mu nsem beba meche newspapers no headlines in review Ghana te sen na no pay ye ne PRC form panyimfo ne be hia kwesi nyame yadoma sa 225% no emu ayedin ba omu nyaye omu ntwa so e chon be ye ho public lecture
I know they are doing consultation
ewo Pempa Assembly Hall nyame yadoma chenti no pay ye be host omo ha na omu the details no ne how the whole thing will go no famra said ye general public mbetimi akoni akoti bi na yakwa fire nso ye suggestions ne yadwen ti no pay ye be host PRC for ha ya de Ghana te sen ni twemu health and lifestyle beba na fe obiti agenda ekusi 9:30 ye be telephone lines no na monsoma free bi 9:30 pepepe ne ye sorry na ye de ama sometime to champo e de ni crew ye de munyina asema makwa aba
right we shall for pay quickly jumede no ya shase ado no yenko for your message of motivation which is always brought to you by Bosheba Electricals. I say L.
Marion Brando.
Nah, yeah. I know. See how I say L.
Elmo. L.
L. It's a Malone.
Yeah.
Marion.
Malone.
Malone. Okay.
Ayanka.
But
that's a El Nitia.
Exactly.
El Nitia. Abanetia.
Thank you. It's Malone Brando. I don't pay or see and can't say if we are not our brother's keeper, at least let us not be his executioner. Again, I say, if we are not our brother's keeper, at least try as much as possible not to be your brother's executioner. You're kind of not paid.
Malone Brando. Ni din fu ye Malone Brando Jr. Nche so hwa ne papa de ne to ne ho. No ye American actor. Bebre na hu se no ye greatest and most influential actor in the history of cinema. Ewo America obo ne ho mode papa. Wo no 13th April 1924 ewo Nebraska ewo United States. Ena owu 1st July 2004 at the age of 80. Ewo Ronald Reagan Medical Center in Los Angeles, California, United States. Wa ne ma owu Christian Cheyenne Miko, Miles, and Jonathan. Na papa yi na sama na work and Wajiji Academy Awards bebre best actor leading role any emu enioma bebre nche say ye ka acting dia wuntimi mu ni din wuntimi nka na wunyi ni din emfemfrem o say obia ye ni nua eso hwefo obia one way or the other no wo ye wunua bi ho hwefo anaso say ubo wunua bi ho ban wantimi anya hwesofo papa enkoye ni wudi ni enkokuno enkodi ne bone enya ne bone obu ho a papa ne ba ye nhu no bone nko a na otetachire ena wo pin ni nkrofo se wuntimi mmoa wunua a me enkodi ne bone Bible kura kase ye nyina yenye each other's keeper yen obia hwe ni nua so hwe me so na me so me hwe wo so wo ye each other's keeper enioma bi a wunhu ye wonka mfa wunua ho ade a enya wo de ye wunua de a ne yenkofa bibi da baabi na yemfa ma wo a enkofa asema hunhu ye no enkoka eno na didi abo na last week ni ye ka ho asene bai no ai obo ho wudi ne bone ma ne ye ne ya won fa nche ho enti se want me anye each other's keeper men ko ye execution enkodi ne bone wo a waduane wo ma no what the ne come to ne baabi no bi frɛ na ma ne bi de na asan ko se ho kwesi wo se bi ti sa
no you're right e bi ti sa
wo wanya aduane no wo nua no ma ne bi ni o mesrɛ wo kra wo ya wasrɛ wo kra wa ama no fine wo ti ne baabi obi so frɛ no no o ma ne bi ana wo se ko se mu ɛno de ohu nipa ne sa na ono nipa no mo ne woni tirim ono so betimi adu nsɛm ne enti malon se enka nche wa no pɛ sɛ wuntimi nhwɛ wo nua so a me ni nsɛm ne wo yɛ sa na wo tirim ya yɛ din too much kwesi de meka
Ejebushafo ɛna no pɛ die mo a mo tirimu esum wo mu ɛna no pɛ that is the message for you this morning
ebitimu esum wo
ebitimu sum sum amafo
no sere koban so so oboa
sa pepepe Ejebushafo ɛna no pɛ die your message of motivation and you're breaking it down and then mama and down the pay Monday morning to pay who could you mean but modia say you will be your brother's keeper and quiet the executioner and pay that's a message of motivation now quickly now she said are we in the raining season or what
she said yes I
know what nobody knows and that's let me driving from Accra to Kumasi from Apega Junction to maybe a police for buy and what I has to maybe Kubasi
police barrier
police for like Ashanti region there's a barrier there's a big barrier
Ashanti region yeah Asankare
Asankare I want to show the guy from Apega Junction
Namusa
to Asankare barrier one Oze hono ekwano ase kakra bi omo ye nje hwan na nsuo no eja
na hwan so ma bari ko mo abo ho ban tu kwa wa ofiri abaji so wugina e ma de ofiri he ba be rem ko ansa na sa de no skwesi mi wo issue ya na ye de a omo de hwe de e ba ne de e ko
so mo ye inspection ntu de so wugina wugina e be check ko road wati wo wa lines wa ma ni
obo ha omo ala o se ko the way ono so de force be fa sa to kro ni
se wo driver ne so hu ni yansa se ehon ya so trouble was ya block it the so say kai bi ba the kai bi anyone no abesin ko the kai bi no atwe no abesin no so by common sense we dey common sense
no fanya adwuma e ya Sankare
ya Sankare say you no to from Apega Junction to the place wasn't an easy drive but anyway ebusa for to pay mo ma yen hwe eye weather no for the next 24 hours. For quickly, 36% chance of rain here in Ashanti region. Just say we are in the bebo. Greater Accra is doing 14% chance of rain. Just say also we are in the bebo. Into mention so that is the weather update for the next 24 hours. Quickly, Ghana is sitting on a 100 to say I don't pay mention.
city no ahoɔden no a wo de toto de na no fiada ye sorry a yegya hɔ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛne US dollar no ɛnam 12 cedis pound sterling nam 16.2 me say last week o baby kwana nam 16.4 nti ɛne abegyina 16.2 euro nam 14 Canadian dollar 8.6 and a Chinese RMB 1.7 nti nemo a mo be transactions ahodo ni nyina no mo hwɛ baabi asika no ahoɔden no ejina na mo fa eni dwuma pɛpɛɛpɛ we interbank rate no a mo de amaye anopai baba isa era studio mu ha na sports emu Ghana Black Stars ene onuanom afiri Comoros entokwa a mo de bo ani agudie ntokwa na kwa wie Ghana di nkunim eno ne other matches a ekokɔ so fixtures bebre kokɔ so mia ne nyina ye World Cup qualifiers yi ebi we ene aman a omo so qualify bi ewo World Cup anyame adoma afeda ye bekɔ America ne Mexico no emu nsem ye de ebeba yintwa ye honkomra ye kɔba up next sports with Baba Isa.
Anopay yemoate na yemo akwa abade adusu no eye agudie winsem anopay nsaka ena yede esum wo ewo dwumadie no so nsem no doso anopay die dise fatasa ohwe na otie ena yede esum wo sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football ye chassie FE Blasters of Ghana NA 2026 World Cup in Yiwankensia Enra etimi etodwa Blasters edinkunim ewo Comoros so eka bakwa omo entimi anti Muhammad Kudus the star boy ending the only goal in the game Emma Ghana elsewhere no na omo tibia hwia pa Emra Mali ete Madagascar ebon 4-1 other games etimi etodwa Burkina Faso Egypt womo nyina edi nkunim highlight of the game etwaso
Dream and a number of changes made to the starting lineup from that match. Note Comoros setting the ball rolling in Accra, the island nations. And right here by Antoine Semenyo into the Comoros penalty box. Selimani did well. It's a dangerous ball in, and very nearly an opening goal for Comoros to silence the huge. 6 now in the penalty boxes. It's an outswinging delivery. Seydou sends it forward. Number well as they come forward here. The offside. Adjete. Cross blocked. Said Yusuf on the ball. Cross clipped towards the back post and collected by Benjamin Asare. The top of the shoulder from Kudus to get away from Ismail Boura. Opens up some space. Trying to find corner into the box. Frey for the visitors. Underway placed a straight swap at right back. Said Bakari of Sparta Rotterdam in the Netherlands coming on for him. Here's Annan. Might just fall for a Ghanaian play at the back post, and Partey's ball in has been turned into the net by Mohamed Kudus. Ghana get the breakthrough within 2 minutes of the second half beginning. And that releases any remaining pressure for them, surely, in this World Cup qualifying campaign. Just the point required tonight to be sure of sealing their place in north of the powerhouse.
Line got themselves into all sorts of trouble. Still waiting in the middle. It's going to come in from a different angle, and the deadlock is broken in. The left backs.
Now this is better from Mali. and nicked past the keeper and Ghana winning all 4 of their home games but struggling a little more away. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. Intriguing to see whether more are coming soon. It's a 4-on-4 now, a 3-on-3 rolled across and 3-0. That's a decent run. Is there something at the end of it? Madagascar rapidly running out of time. It could be 4-1.
Ouedraogo gets the ball into the middle, goes down, but the referee gives nothing. Has another little ball over the top, hoping to create something, and it might just do so. And finally, the opening goal goes in, and Ouagadougou goes wild.
So Ghana, you try in December 4th and 3rd. Na yahwe baby yebeko either yebeko Mexico, yebeko United States of America, yebeko Canada. Me dem pese nke ko Mexico. Nanka Ghana group ni o Mexico. Media hona mepe. Nti coach Otto Addo enso kasa o se nani age odo biase ni team no players o musi akan omo boa no and supporters also odayase.
That I'm still here, that I got the chance to prove somebody wrong. And I really want to use this time. It's going to take a little bit longer because I have to thank a lot of people. Because in their baddest days, they were there for me. You know, so I have to thank them, please. So first of all, I'd like to surely thank the Almighty God for guiding and protecting us. No, it's not about me, it's us. Always us. When we win, it's us. When we lose, it's us. Forgive former President Akua Asiedua and the Sports Minister, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, for supporting us. Thanks for Honorable Sports Minister Adams, Kofi Adams, and all the ministers who came each and every training to visit us, to support us, to push up. Even when we started the World Cup qualifiers this year, and the odds were not so good. Surely, big thanks for the management committee led by Randy Abe, always available for me day and night. Good talks, really good. Then also, I mean, Stephen Apia, Asamoah Gyan, for spending the time with us to support.
Now, Yamra Ghana Premier League na yenim komo match day 4 Asante Kotoko ewo Abrankese amone Nations FC obia amfa ball anto ne yankwatram Vision FC. What is really happening to Bibiani Ghosts as they lost 3-0 to Vision FC? Young Apostles went to Sports Stadium Ushemieno Baseke Holy Stars and to be anti FC Samates 1996 in Central Sports Arena Omushemieno Ama 11 Wonders FC Etimo Bako Karela United ewo Aliu Mahama Stadium Omushe Bako ma Brekum Chelsea Eshe Bako Hohoi United ewo Hohoi Sports Stadium Omushe Mieno Swejo All Blacks FC Entimi Ante Doma Adriana Stars had it late. They won the game ewo Nana Ajaman Bedu the first pack and Omushe Mieno na Betem United ete Ekenemo Bako. Highlights of the notable games etwaso.
abusia ye call nemo 30 seconds. Mr. say oye businessman Kumasi. Oti Asante region how to Ghana ha. Let's support him suru na omwa ema supporters intimi fi Kumasi nkwa akra more. Also the more buses no supporters echo. Nti say Emra Oscar Mac boutique mo former minister Park Adamfo no. Onabo say mensa Park Adamfo no donate 5,000 edema Asante Kotoko say omumfamwa na omunya basis nkwa akra nti etre minim se terminal lezwa papa kra say Mr. Ima Kotoko no fa ni agro nti o pansio omunyina be yebi na afia aboa ama supporters no akopiem ewo Accra Sports Stadium on Sunday abusia de si na Kwesi Pakawosen ani sekua edidaka etwa so sports lawyer ni yedinkra
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy. Hey, Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the number one. Oyerepa TV.
Assembly a politician bi so ka sign catch na eno kwa kan wo dinja na e na bufu
but also nkoto ne bo also nkoto ne bo na hu say yawdie e wo kasa nim asem ba ko bi mu nso esan ba amadwe mu say anko yie de yenye obi afre no no obi afa na adwuma
girl no wan hwe kwa obekwa abrochire doctor bi aso na asem ne mu den
obi afa na adwuma na montimi a say ye kwiri no oye adwuma ma wan
oye adwuma on kinkensu
offense kinkensu
kinkensu government hospital na ye kwiri no
kinkensu na mo mani sika ne ntoduane ni na nche na mo say ye kwiri no
na doctor na sign ne letter no mo di no social media Dr. Samuel Freeman no
one is on my genocide. That doctor.
Doctor no
order from above.
Yes, Ghana Health Service.
Order from above.
In terms of Obi na instruction, Obi na
instruction. One catch us on because the minister is saying that.
Munya manenka. Was it chinchine twan?
That is all mo.
Me hu na say hwehwe ni. Me hu letter because e bin see that. E bin see that. That ben na yakọ demonstration that. Makobo madra. Yes say yes, a teacher for demonstration. It's not
a lady no I show Obekwa Bridge. Doctor be taking a matter apa what says I was solicited fans a man where Omania baby man 1 year be a man 1 year rent free. I will Ghana rent free. Apart from my money sika a man in Tari no when your donations are when you and when a doctor and cyber Facebook say money yamu was a mood to say girl your public made you swatch say girl no
no was she on the destiny helper
white and so saying I was say some last year the daily graphic as usual and I shall see some money or say truth and accuracy every day one can some and sign and manage and I say emetwen sign na enimu we twa Greek minister nimfoni e de Honorable Eric Opoku nimfoni e de nimu no say Ghana secures 140 million euros a Greek support from Italy.
154 million
154 million euros a Greek support from Italy and e wo enimu hai and just sika what they ba be so ekuafo asene ene no na de wa say de I did trouble which express who wait to one. Because they say 154 million now was rich.
The vendor
you okay. And see another IMF another 385 million IMF support coming and also there's was said a 12 woman and a graphic from Wayne Kasana with 75 years.
IMF reach staff level agreement.
Moody anniversary,
staff level agreement.
15 perish in Volta Lake disaster and also air what's a map. A wakata in Afe, a summer kata edebaya as banner headline, which openly be emphony about GRA boss, Nymphony and a day was see GRA bus diesel diversion syndicate. And so your man for years diesel different feature faculty kwan so area different feature and watch say watch sa for no ebi sa semin so e wo kratai enim as a banner headlines take ya
mami fi asem fan free Volta Lake disaster no msa no pe mini Kwesi e de ho nkomo kakra ahomete eni o man ketinketi bi wo ho a utimi avoid e ma ne ye a enkofa san kese emfa ma number 1 no me tena say Kwesi church asem ni mu kire me no abofra 14 years dey see dem man ferry sa kanu kakraka we e crossing nsuo kakraka we from one village to the other na enipa ne so secondly o ma bro so e san so e dey wait back anu nim e na yese capon so e dem aye nsuo na ekọ na ebe mo ye de sesa no ahopepre nti agi obi nsem e ma ne to nsuo nim nti ye ferry ko ni na nsuo no eba untimi fa hwensesa wonsa na wo de behwe ana say wo do wanu betuamu ana wapu agu untimi nti bedu ba bi na beje omo nsem eno na kofa asemi bae
na de no omu cho omo nsha life jacket ana
eno aha abroso nti life jacket na bi kura nya hye bi
nye bi nhye
eno ka
enyo koso omo se ali tu to nsuo ma obete ni ma rescue team ba yetumi rescue ma na ye unko sha se
entoma ne so kura from omo di kwa yi ne so kura be kuntam imagine oban a wa hye slate e hye kaba ana be ma o hye fugu se kan nsuo a
wait ba
ebe twu we te say de ye de abatros bi ase nkoma ye de wotu nsuo mu no wo be kwase enten
seche kwa muka na simple anchor seche
yeah enti asam na areho ye gina kwan so mabusua o mahwe o madehie nyina wo behwe fie ba ko mu nipa kora bro me nsa ne nan akofesan we e de aba water lake no ehia ye didi djuma but asa ye ma ye ni nkọ ne ye se ehia wo so ayeye edrome bi na stamps no na de sa accident ne ba enunsini no wo se nso ne travel ba fie enti ba bi enu etuetue ni nyina na enkrofo mfo mu ene akakra kakra nso na pamo wo mo na ye betutu stamps no afiri mu no ne tuetuem na de o hare kodo no jeso no de doje nti okopem a kodo no kura mutimi dwa ne nipa na wu na de ye se car kwa this nsuo na akofa accident aba na arewo ensem bi say ne ya na eye man no nsem anka ni say ye man eba very very avoidable highly avoidable enso so ne ya man si yes nya me say omu ahometi wo papa nsuo fa wutie mu ne nipa enteni ababe you nyame omu baby pa entena ena de meka ka woni bana headline story GR4 chese we ne de bonni agana fo binum asi kwan so mbeye de eno no omu ye o na me nwa se sika bia so yedi na aden na yenum bia ana ye de yenya access to say sika na ye betimi aye but enhu hia
unya access
kwesi meboa yenya access wo
the high to schedule fence ngwa high schedule fence omo the cash for
sa wo ani ye de na sika mfa yensem na yetimi manage with ye pay na no mo ye se wa abanye tua wo ka wa fo adwuma we tua wo ka na fu won so e betogu ka mu no either say we increase we inflate figures and also say obo okra ye buguma no so akotwe akoto eye ne ma mienu
okay
either say wono be de bo ni bi beto so and also say ye bu agumu awie no no akofa gallon akotwe no akoton ade na boni ewo ye tirimu de pa na ayira what is missing ti ye ho sa ena de bia me ka me de ma no se ne say ya ye ma omai ba paduma no ya fantete mo free school ya de wo betimi ayama omai no eno na wo se ka ho asem na nye all the time say e wo so kope bibi bedi udidi Ghana ho omai na repu na ma se de anye wo
omai no da deja wa
naked poni naked ene
e di no ho no nyina
weku
omai na said Ross omai na said
wa hwe antipe
then ya so for be kind so for tony and different na se etono fotono odiase ebe hadwe tisana nkofo bi ya
asemo
nkofo we no oil marketing companies OMCs no omokofa oil na they were tracking device they track you say what the kwa from a direct it's on for some time now but we see the boss of GIA now or say about estimation about 2.3 million and again they lose
akogo obi boto
diversion keke 2.8 na Oyerepa conference na
enti dia pa ne ko fa de se tua ne yentu o muka ye ana se
opesika ne mroso
oboso betua tax na woso no oboso betua de na wa
opesika mroso
diversion nko a
so okoto se ye bukromfo kejeti obekwa kwabu ni bi
abu ni bi
kromfo panyi pa kromfo panyi
pa
iti yeden be so na am say water lake ya come asem da agree dia sa 154 million o say ko bo be change yede be mama be dis kanu minim say loan dia I don't know the detail minim say loan dia but Ghana no sisi ano farmers no mo bre ye nya proper production I be bo farmers ametimi eduane be so ye okroma and they go so cra eduane across board at the Ghana warehouses. In fact, they can't assume we paid 10,000 days ago. Post-harvest losses. If you mechanism. Post-harvest losses.
Ya ye kuwe na fe ye boka. Enuane pro.
Post-harvest losses.
Enuane pro. Ya won't say ye ntimi preserve ya de o.
There is no strategic thinking.
Eduane ne babu pa ye di wi ane ye to de aka.
Exactly on how e betinya preserve eduane. And they bia kakano kana ono kana nsi no. Na say
makokwa na ye to na bode
e
ba na ya to
sabepepe intosi kwa na ye to na bode o say timi preservation be say intosi kwa e banya more what is a recovery strategic plan in doing some of these things oba me say that hu hwi o me say that hu bia apart from nkokon kitikiti so mo call lunch na nsia na me share that ho hwe Ghana ye state farms do say na Ghana wo Ghana a oman no state farms do say na e wo I think say Kopoku wa bay akonya 154 million on fa baby papa na hu won fa so why we dey say
yeah the daily guide Ghana's favorite newspaper to so na we twa Lumba na yere mu dad Lumba wonye ne baby kwa ne yere mienu omfoni e na ede nimu na pani no yiri pani no ade asam no akakopie mu e wo court a wo che se yama no ho kwan no no nkwa enye kuna fi so no na ye legitimate wife eno na ketwa no so lawyer nso aba abonten a omu atwinkyira ka e wo ho no wo se akosua se wa divorce that the Lumba traditionally pursue family ena aba beti anti akosua se wa to se anti akosua se wa na wo se yempene mane ye kuna no wo se amamra kwan so odensa wade beje na wore no esan kwakoma ebusuanti amamra kwan so no onye eyire na emom se mremu na yengu ne dia amamra kwan so de onye yire te hore na ebusuan eklese ontumi nye kuna bisa amamra kwan so no onye yire e wo hokrata yi abo ho amanem 2 caged over robbery murder eno so e wo krata yi nim se nipa mienu na wache de omu se omu yakromfo techira mo omu de second two kokoro no bo na omu san ekunkum nipa nti sa afọ no wo chese we keji mu na sa wache nipa mienum asam kase a ede guide ni mu anopei wo cha Dr. Mahmudu ba mu ne foni aba mpenifo bi eche ni nsem e wa ha emso mkokoye ballot ni wiye no ehun foni bi na wo cha wa ha no ba omi assure of victory ene so story no e wo page 3 a obetumi enye mu nchiremu mkoye ballot no ehin na oda na emu nsam so etisen krata yi akire mu a unya guide anopei a obetumi enye mu nchiremu na ase ha so na wo cha lawyer sewa amihie ni foni e dey about sewa amihie amount 824 new lawyers and so now we are no training socials and so pass ya calling it to the bar aye NGSM e the amount in ebusuan anything through Dr. Opoku explains KGL NLA deal and so e wo kratai enim what was he what down for
aye Dr. Opoku what pay chia
newspaper mu pa o
Dr. Opoku no papa doctor
papa we GTech
for the niasem
say come can we have
exactly there because me I've been part of his journey to PhD you know GTech for the omu nizaki
last week ikwa de omu de ne de ba ye me nwanwa ye Dr. Bros
because even kana shi
na dem so no omu so omu eja
even kana shi
be asebe be omu so omu
ka no omu nya obi nche no kom be kan
even kana shi be so you see on so no dey problem mo
na so for no omu be kan hwe mfa so for no hu
then you
on so mo fan ko pa adwuma
ha
na wo ya ko adwuma na re me fan so
no dey fan so
omo jai
be also ujai
we are sure so
yes omo ka wo ya krachi ni
doctor no omo ka
wo ya krachi ni ye che okra ya ni wu
de
kwesi omboa wuti we ya na fine PhD no ya ma doctor na krachi ni we lawyer ni we krachi ni kama na o friend ho doctor won so so nkoye professor ya
na me no so fu bi ko no friend doctor professor Adam say oh ho adai
doctor
professor
ya man
doctor professor
professor doctor which is
no
over the weekend for Friday was a great day for myself and quite a number of my colleagues former court reporters here they reported from court somewhere 2015 2016 2017 3 of them were called to the bar.
Court one corner ya o makono sa no. Amedwuma na ya o makono.
3 of them were called to the bar. 6 to Don Ulu. Joseph Akable.
Yeah, minim di pa.
And Ebo. Omumi ensani nyina no. Were called to the bar over the weekend. And of course, Madam Fosewa as well also was called to the bar. And including a lot of individuals. The moment now you go. Oma from Mochoba so no. Mko di fufu ni sa.
Yes, I afraid be bar.
Ebi so dey over the bar.
Ebi so over the bar. Ye na ni na ya bar. Ye na ya ko.
We are wishing all of them.
Say afraid me be bar.
We are wishing all of them very well. Especially the omo kana. Sabi omo ye disabled na so no challenge.
Nipa two bi no.
I was so impressed when I saw them. Be a visually impaired. Be a visually physically disabled. Omo ti and be a visually impaired and I was amazed when I saw the video. Yeah, I was amazed. I mean, I was amazed about Chief Justice also Omo hu bi ne sakra. Exactly. Omo bi ne sakra.
Ne no ntimi nante no. Chief Justice mo de na ade ne bre no e wo fomo. Me hwe kra na mi so.
In fact. Oh. Omo yade. But they have done a yeoman's job. Omo say disability is not inability.
Yeah.
What you say? And found so we did them say exactly. So nothing should stop you. Nothing should stop you. It's you call them to the banning now and now pay. But me also quickly of our number 3. He said on call for the say he will be the 3rd president from the NPP tradition. This is a washer. Akufo-Addo and Abaumia.
Yeah.
It's number 3, you know,
okay.
That is their interpretation. Say, or no, be the 3rd president of the NPP tradition.
Okay.
It's number 3, you know. Akufo is the 1st president of the NPP tradition. Akufo-Addo was the 2nd president of the NPP tradition.
Who would be the
then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be the 3rd president of the NPP tradition. That is their belief.
Interpretation,
say the fact, say emphasis. But for now, dear. Oh my pictures and flies na dia. When you in the year.
Maybe so second you won where you won now.
I came you won last elections and I was saying you won.
Wow. Coincidence na no e.
Them for some men of the bit wo.
Me dey Kwesi aka ba omi ade ne ntimi nkoko bio. Ma me nka lumba ne ne yera asemi. De ekoso no nyame anim no kure ne nye o. Enye so nipa wua na chi nsem bebre nsem.
Musumo kwa munsisi muchi.
Eno ne asem.
Musumo kwa munsisi na mundi asempa.
Eno ne
mundi
asem no.
asempa mbobra pa. Na mo kwa munsisi muchi.
Every day we echina we ade be chia we ne ya me nwanwa kakra ne say me kai se papa yi wu ye abusua panyin bi o se yenim mikromuni o
onim obroni onim ye sewa antakoso sewa de na no de samba
ade na wunim
ehwo na abusua panyin o samba mechim bi o so wo se ono na wunim no na obi nso awasan beka se o de nsamba no nti satan de na obi gina so o de kan se ono na
nsa no de koma ahwan asami wo court nti yenka ho asem na me de nka mesre
videos of it me share ani mo nti me hu videos a
obi achacha ni nsem yo mesre se yesi kotokohene ene ma data ide be lumba yi nti se kotokohene ma data de na ye ne kotokohene yi nti anti akosua wonto ne bo nti bi ene otumfo ntwe manso wo court na wo wasem a ben obi a wo se wasem to na so mu a obetimi atie obi na yemma de wewu ne nkodade mu ye amare ho ewu ye ne hu na ayeko
ayeko bi enu bi
ebusia
ye di si
afuto to mema no
mu play game na
happy birthday
so ye
broyi
sa
no we sisi na chi yanka santo ko wenyi na
you are moving on.
Medi ni ye. Ye jina we so wo say ya na enye. Ti ye jina we so e de rakata pense mu na esi belated happy birthday ama honorable George Akom or ye 2024 parliamentary candidate e de my MPP e was secretary from plenty say enra na ye wa woda enti belated happy birthday to you. Ye nyina ye wa ha bia na so Oyerepa TV na ye ka bom ama wo belated happy birthday. Yes, you onyankopon shraw na onten ani mu nchro na wo hwewe ye so na me wo boase because me nua benewa efu abenewa amene kokora ne maame maame oba pani adwoaso na eta afre ne mungamu ye kokora mungamu ye kokora mungamu enti efi abenewa ne nebusua esimi nyina akwanya iso na no pe ye fast dem obi bia maame toye no ofre kai reteche nsem kireye de ode ne sika eboaye na afi de ode na jaje na so obeja ye yie ana no ewo boase pomposo no efi abenewa ne nebusua esi yenyina akwanya iso ne fast da ema obi bia Sekia.
No, happy birthday, Free Henry ho. Or see me from a gifty na akuya ade. Gifty na akuya ade. Your dansuma keep fit. I won't cry. Happy birthday to you. Gifty na akuya ade. Or dansuman keep fit. And I would that. Henry say, "Young wish you happy birthday." When you mean sharpa.
Me dey me belated back. Manka on the Mayaka Kesepa. MFA power no di.
I know me we so celebrating.
Yeah, so. In
fact, okay.
Of course, I remember. MFA Tema Wabadaye. Donipa.
Or a bad time.
What you say? She's a very lovely person. And I call her Apawu. It's MFA. Yaminshira Wati. You've been a very wonderful sister to me and so many others. And I don't pay.
Tell me, through na so many fine. Okay.
Of course, I say
almost 2 years. 3 years.
Na birthday kaka. Birthday kese ba kwa nke Yere ye fi pa. I don't me ko anu me na me san no win nti wo. That him asoma omu ye. You hear na me refi. Nti anu na ya director Henry the birthday.
Ah, no, Henry
birthday.
Oh, sir.
Aye.
My father himself.
Bibi kakra we so anu pe mba me hu so odi bibi basket bi ebe so. Also boys need the ground so na no pe odi bibi kakra be see.
Boys for na di bi nra nyina no am na
also odi bibi kakra ba MCR we free high go.
It's Henry. One way chewa. Mu ya mu no but what. Me your power ni di ni ba ade no so. Wo no a.
It's a director.
Your power director. It's the fans out there no power na di aba ade no.
The director belated happy birthday to you. What it Yankupon show now until the show. No, Madia, we are Brabamina, ye, no Mexican Mramo. Now, about the BBA, CH, man, pay Miss Winnie Beardy. And to belated happy birthday to you, Director Henry. Able say, you know, so now, ye a see a case, you had the Ghana to say, it was so many, Eddie Nanama in Tifo.
Abusuafo ye mamu nyina chimbio emamo akwaba de ba ye dwuman eso ebre aso sensem ahodo a yensa aka na so senkomo a ye wo ho a ye di nkan ate ho akyem dada no pay efa PURC Public Utilities Regulatory Commission ho ye nyina nim so mo na Ghana manmra age won tum ma yensuo ni ye kane asemo how bi ebeba ho se electricity for ni Ghana water for bejintumu foforo anaso se ebete bo so a omenan so ne kosi na wadi hu dwuma ansa na omo apia de abranye customers no na yenso ya tuasa ebo no enkomo bi beto ho a efa increment bi ana ECG4 ene Ghana water for epe Ghana for dodo na ate ye no bebrebufui se edo so dodo na ehon nsem na kotasa ye din em se nhye den twasa nyame ya domo a ekina omo ewo nhyiemu omo to nsafra omanfo nyina ase ye nyina ye mehyiam ewo Prempa Assembly Hall na ye nsesa adwene oman ne ye chichira no kan bi na mensuma kan bi na ye nyina ya kan bom na aboa anopa studio mu ha ye wo mpanyimfo mienu efi PURC aye ne omo bedi nkomo no ma throw more light on ekina program no ene omo issues ai wo ho a omo hwe kwan se omanfo wo ho haw na ye bebo epini wo mo anopa ye wo regional PRO eye Mr. Asiedu ewo ha sanso na yewo panyi baako Mr. Frank Ajekumhene ono nso so ewa hanti mema mo akwaba na afi yede nkomo no ahyehye so gentlemen in suit mo wa yefe Mr. Ajekumhene na you want to say ofa bia ofa no yami sha mo papa woda mo ase ma me fa enfree PRO eso Mr. Asiedu ekira program no ya about today
nyaba ma menye bre na menda wase na Oyerepa ahwefo ne tiefo nyina nso yenkia omo
biatonka
na da bia sana meka na mema omo pia wo dwuma pa mo nso mo de boa o man Ghana na da bia mo meka ze munima anka ye bebre pa de otena dwuma ye di a edi enda so ye multi-year tariff order 2025 to 2030 public hearing no eye
2025 to 2030
eye 5 years ayen hyehyɛ PURC yeye efa tariff ho obia ne mbedi adanse se eba PURC a se ye kan ya bo ye nsuo bo se be pejam se be gina de gina na se ebete so no ye ne na mode tumi na so ensa se ni ho dwuma na empempi ne se ebia nkania no ntumu ana ne nteso no bana mo frame ya meta aka se eba tariff sam na ye wo mu mienu de di kan multi-year tariff review aya ye na bonzi ya kan fie be miensa na numbum na ya beto tariff ni din na mpempi no ze ya de beto dwa ya ta ka se ya sade sa quarterly adjustment no any reviews no ebe ye adwuma ti ye hwe susu dwa ya gina so ede ye nkane ani nsuo ni bo na se ebia ekoda ne baabi kakra boso miensa bia no ya beba na ya bedi ho adwuma no ye quarterly nti multi year ne de hwe the last time ye bia ye for 2022 to 2023 man eduru ho na ye bie ekwa to ma utility companies no mo de omo investment proposals ebeto yenim a omo kire ye nti a awase ye den ye to enkane abom na na se nso bom ema omo ebi wo ho a ti se bi a omo ye nso ho adwuma beka se oh ya pase ya treatment plant we na etimi 70 per baby 5,000 na 10,000 ka ye customers ho and the PRS is some my increment say ya ebeboa saa nso na electricity be ma ka se pese me ye we me pese me ye we enti mo ma me bibi say ya ebeboa me na other utility companies omo no ade say VRA any enclave power mo ye distribution netco mo obia de the proposal be including Ghana gas na afei yenso ya hwe afikwa de edi kan ya ye ne say ya investment hearing commissioner to nsafre omo aso omo mra no me defend ade ko no omo de abeto yanim no omo de abeto say sada no na epia bonten a ebeye he wo mangana say 225% they to kanya bom 225% and they no kra no emba na say quarterly review de ba bonten to 1.14 me twam na me so obi ayi no say me the pu ase say omo di 225 no ba omo 1.14 pe we no ege no ho ejira no ho baabi na quarterly review so no ayeye no so eden ejira no ho baabi na we process na ewo mu no ye tie o manu wi a sabi ye hwe nyema bebre sana ye ba ya me boy inflation ye hwe ye hwe mo investment proposal ye hwe o financial viability say o music asem ekoyi ana say nkoyi ye ba hwe sa nyema ni nyina ene nyema o de abetu anim no na ye se ka akum no ya na ye gene kwaku anum enti no wo na menu mienu na ye tie sika ade atua no saa kane na nso bo na bia mpegyemu ana se begina de gina no yenso ye dia ye woka efa ho ne sen if ze mpenivoze ufiti prako policy amoja na eba ndia na ye pese ye proposal na ye invite prako pe omode ba ya na ye atum cause anye ye nko na ye tua enu nti na ye bodde wo hwe Ghana afa na ha nyina afi nkramantam mu finfin mantam mu ukọ atoye mantam mu ba bi bebre ya bobodwa ne bi wo ho a o manfo na akwa kire o madwen tane wo sa tie eno na ochena adu kumase ni Ashanti region nyina enti ebasa na yan commission ye to nsafre obi bia titru babafo tailorfo hairdresserfo omo a sabi omo de nkania no edi djuma kese ya frefre lectures bi omo beba schools a yenim so omo yusu Ghana water nsuo ene ate ankura ni bona all stakeholders ene ye to nsafre so omo mra prempia assembly wo eno de unie na menie yase lai mo bibia nu a etem ntem Ghana water wa ha VRA wa ha ECG wa obia wo obi ena adena proposal na omo de abeto PUS enim se yemfa ntum mo no omo beken kan mo akire wo no ma kire ye nti omo beche ni nyina mu ye wa santeman de a onte Kwesi broni ka se omo de twi be kirem ama wati ye nti omo so omo pe santumu no na unie na minie wonso commission na ma wo kwanya se criticize constructively omo proposal na omo de abede abeto yanim no se bisa bia wo bisa no ye nka wo kasa bo anhye bisa na omo de ade no beto yanim no omo nya de omo nyi wa no na sani ya de yani ko twa wisi ya hwene santam ehwe no as a commission no yenso beto omo atwe de mo kan nyina pepepe na ekodu se ye beto kan ya bo no ana se ye beto nso bo ma obi an gojira be bi an kasa mo de mu fitin ya na mo de aba santam ne ensem ne 30 bi pa
mo ne hwene ho
mo ya mpeko to da ho abobo bi amenu aba
Brana so beka bi.
Ya fa judge akasa wi afa na ogina ti na.
Wo ya ho hwe nipa su ye de ne koto.
Ade wa ma ya wa am judge no kwa wa.
Nipa su ye de ne koto.
Ade pa su ye de ne kwa. Ya de abanka ba ye de agu ne nsa. Ade we de PUS ye bie akwan na to wo se wa bra. Na beka wadwen. E wo proposal na omode aban be kire wadwen because wo na ye tuma wo ti uboto music de etua. Na wo so voice mrem te bedu se ye beto kania ne bo no. Na wo so obetimi ade on se su bu aka se menso mede manu tumu bi na eme bi mpa de omuka se yamfa ntumu omo yamfa ntu me no ka se say ECG per 225 Ghana water per 280 ohwe grid co am say 130 Ghana gas per 91% but eye nsusu ye e mo bia ya mo nhihye no ma wo say na e ba say a press panel
say dey siki kan dey e kan so etue bia dey nkunti e be wie na e pay na sa
eye nsusu ye o share 2022 to 2025 dey o mo dey buy ya na Ghana water up 330%. Na ECG na around 130 140. Omo bia obia dey kase buy. But yenso no yadwumadi edi ye ne enyema omo state enyina ekokwohwe se edi ani kotwa isu kohwe se wo ho ana se ni won. Ye wie ye no ye ma electricity 27.15%. Enyema water 21.55. Obeka pa ya na me odi ho.
Ntu wie na makomisa ejekum hene so no. Mese wo wie wo
anti ema obia ye mo nhye no. Ya bie matu ama obia se ochena. Wo no ye nyi gate fee. Wo de ba ho omo kan wie a unsem bisa bia wo no wo bisa wadwe na PUS nso ye ni tire no dwuma yi na enko brane emfa mai me das.
Okay. Abusan for Richard Asiedu na APRO ema PURC. Ma me nko Mr. Jekum hene eso. Mr. Jekum hene PRO e kasa wo kan bibi about nsuo no kwan omo fa so treat bi ankane a cost bi wo ho a omo yinke a ni nyina wo se factor into ebo fufure. Say ne galam se nti afide ye wu. Baby wo ho baby ti se kwanya akone ye keke ka ho chebi mu a yes plant na ya tutumu ide ene yewu anambwa ye nyan start ye kura bomi hu because enso ni de say e ka obi abono de be pray en ntumu de a enoma nkoyi tie ne yewu
exactly we dey me fabre na mada Oyerepa TV ase na fi motie fo so ajebre so wotie ye no kwasem ne say said the worker no edru ba bi na se wo de ani bre se wo de pamhans na free
ukro so a no
bre kru aha ya hwe oni mienu nyina di ho adanse de ekoso wo galamsey size no ni ade na etunipa fo se won tro free ho na onya wadwen se obeye sa no se ye di anu achi den de na che se ebo no ebeje nsemu na nso so PRC wo ho ide ono so behwe se alice ebo a eba no ebeye de wo wakire wadwene ne nsem a wo kafa ebo no hunti obatampa etie nipa anase etie timamufo asem enti eno hunti na ye kase se ujai se de Ghana water omo na ma ye nsuo no e de abetu ye nim se no na ye nyina so emfa ntobo nim de na wanhwa na ekwa ya twa menebo efri se entimi nkoba se de omo propose no ye ade a obia omo so mu ni responsibility bi ewo ho wo so omo ye bi ni sense bi a wo so ka bi wo kam krofo bi so de wo ka wo so wonye eno so ye be ne de enti wo no we are directly involved when we use Ghana water nsuo na we use electricity for nsuo no when we nam o ze mostly se no ye adwuma na me tire adwuma no report e de akoma me mpanyifo a wo expect me se me tire bone what you say
papa e bebo wa baso kura be hye woni nyama
de bebo ma baso tire se me ye adwuma no na me de beko ba wo no so a wan kasa wo fili heat no of ebo a wutua ne ade no wona wanya akwanye se electricity for mpanifo Ghana water for mpanifo omo nkran aba se yenya report nyina report ne kire sei na epese etie free wan kasa ho wo se dru ba bia ensa no mienu wan hwa na ekwa akobo ebra edizabre a watie free wan kasa wa no afi na obese akwa the drawing table so okay. Now there was a margin of error be somewhere. Government tie intino me as a intemginafo no high na was me de etu eno so ntina etu nsa de afra wo se obia beka se bia bibi nti wontumi ma but bomodin nanka wo so fa wo tu anamon bo anan fa bra Prempa Assembly Hall nanka yasa akwanya na ka de wanka sa wonamu se ehia ana se pempenso mpese de won bo nkokodru no ebeboa egitum ye se nye ya na waka at the end of the day on say Ghana Kresi majority carries the vote.
Area se baby dom gina no.
Se nipa ba ko pe na e kan asem no de a ebi abega so on fa na asem pa bi nkod but se nipa bebre na bo baby na sa ade na ro ani turu a
chese dom gitum na china no ye ba ne sen ye bre ben ne ye ba Mr. Asiedua di nkan aka obia timi baby time ben aban mu nso mpanyimfo no so ebi baby ana minister mo aso ye ne hye na se no no so baby ana me hu time no
okay ebre no dey 10 am
anopa no ndu
Prem Assembly Hall near the Juma die no ahyehye so ane minister abamu mpanyimfo security services immigration police order military omu nyina baby free say won so e kan timamufo no won so se enye onokra ne bi abara so ti otua ne wofa se bi ne maame bi otua ne de ma no ha enti omu nyina no anya sa kwanya ne se obia mfa na dwen ye de kire emra ya ne se de na menu Asiedu ka no obi wo obetena ase on fi obi okra no abo na adwen po se de mekọ kakra no but it was surprising say bi asa wo de ne ba ne be make difference bi Ghana fo nyina ye den ehwehwe no tintinda at least let your voice be heard mayenka wakasa boa enhye wo yemka o campa is on record se osimesi kan we enu sa hunti na wo se itie de timamufo ye den eka sebi ye twi nipa dom nyina ba begu prempasem no nya honko Ghana fa na nyina ya bobosa ya yesa such programs na ye kase de kokko ye nyina chi no ye tire gusu se ye ntie
ya ne hia kra se meeting ne beba so in the first place
sadete so enti ye bossa ka we nyina nye we kire se ohu hia commission no se wo na wutua at the end of the day wo na wutua e ka no enti e wo se timamufo nyina enya sa adwene no na wotimi de bo anan
na china no ye nyina ye ba Prempeh Assembly Hall ebuso for ye bre na ye be na me Mr. Asiedua kwan na dia 10 seconds bibi aka e wo se wo ka omo aye hwe ye nyina hye dan invite omo officially se china ye nyina ye ba Prempeh Assembly Hall me bre ba me ho ameba
Asiedua no wase na sama meka no PROC o mamara tumi ya didi dwuma nyina ayo mo manfo na mo de amaye sabe mo amaye sa tumi na 20 minutes adwuma no eye free afia pema hankuna bi okunso amode hye yensa me kuso se adwuma no so ye di ne fenchem wa abra wa ibia to bia meda ho ti moda woroma se na da bia e ba mo na asem ye to nsa frem so kira nopa ebo anopa no ndu eni fo bebre e ba atoto nsa frem pen fo regional minister pen fo party fo nyina atoto nsa frem se bia me yente nka ba na ba kire wadwe na yenso yemfa nsusu ya en factor na afa yemfa ni kania na nsuo bo no du na ekoyi ya na Ghana so efa na ntoma pa ayede
abusanfo ye sorry ye bre no e wo say sorry ma PSA ladi e de health and lifestyle e beto am so besima be ye edunwotwe a ye di nkomo edunum kosi be edunwotwe me je de si afa bibi e de afrim nyame yadom akina no ndu pepepa no pa ye nyina ye de ani chire mo Prempeh Assembly Hall na PURC fo ene ECG ena fe Ghana Water ene ye behia ye problems bebre ye wo mo ho enye PRC for me kan suo ne kanea fo no Mr. Ajekum hine pra assembly to mu se eka bi wo ba bi na wuntimi nyegi a eni so okona de beso ye so eno ne nya wo Ghana ha kina nyame adom aye kwa a ye bebisa wo mo se ne ye wo de pipe ahye ne bedroom a obu nsuo ne wo ha wo ntu aka no ekwan be so ne ye fa so achi sa nipa no na yen a ye bu a ye tua na de bia ye koso tua aka ne sa eni sa ye sa we no ne nsem bebre ye bedwendwene ho na ye didi ho nkomo e wo Prempeh Assembly Hall kina 10 am sharp ne wo ye bia menya sure se beche bebre sa ye wi by 12:1 ho ba bi na ye wi no bia timi akwakoto na adwuma so anopai me ne PURC mpanyimfo mienu na ehia wa ha ne di nkan ye wura Frank Ajekum hene o kampanyimfo ne ho wo region no emu PURC adwumam na menua bema Richard Asiedua ono so PRO ma wo mo wo asantemanta mi mu PURC me di de akwa Asiedua enu nti me sorry ma PSA ladi e the health and lifestyle abeto amoso Christ asumwie enkamu nyina
Oyerepa
promo no kra no still no fofofo no de
na eta ho dada
yeah trademark no se fofofo
fom
ai fofofo promo na said me chia etiefo ene ahwefo nyina no pe na me de chia sonko efi property electronics ene Tony Sack ho abrɛ obia be bia obia na ye de hu se betena ha no na ese ene o ma fofo ho ensem ene ye ba be ka acho ye se ye ma ne o ma efo na papa o se ye obeto ade papa but skanka unim so de kwa akoto no bi besa kakra ma asa de ato bibia na de ato aduane kakra e de agufie na empanyfo wase mi se kwatere kwa so be mantoma tie se obi se ana company bi so wo ho adwempa ana wo ho adwene eda na koma so a hwe enoma oye ma eye property electronics ne Tony Sack nko ana ye se ye ton fridges enso so ye de apomuden ho nsem ebrew efi se ye gidi se wutimi ye adwuma ena obenya sika na de aba beto enoma papa na ye wo enubi enti na wotwe twetwa mu ni nyina ye de apomuden ho nsem ebu a de nutrition ebu a wani as time goes on ye de ade foforo apomuden foforo ho nsem bebdom na mom ene de ye beka Tony Sack ni property electronics no ye neoma papa no ho adanse ene ye bedi a kire wo no na ansa na mekoso no pese me dika de locations na etudwa obo ho no ma na wo hwe yen na wo press obehu locations no ye wo Kumase ye wo Sunwane ye wo Accra na so apart from baby mi ensan amaboy ye wo dealers across the nation eti me the numbers bi betudwa me sew obia nchiremu bia eni baby a wo no se obefre ne akere baby a obekọ eti pacho obefre 0204 29 24 Isi subiem 0204 29 24 ana 0256 070 656 0256 070 656 we say near customer service lines when a hotlines are ubetimi afre age enchemu bia okay timidi we atotodwa awie ne mesan aba locations ne esubiem na midi we atodwa so awie na me pesa me chew say property electronics u purchase freezer e dia ye adwuma liters bia from 100 liters to 1000 liters and even beyond me poucho for when each property ya share ye benya bi ama oba ene me bisa ye say what do you bring to the table ni so e dey na dey so me so entena fie ne nkasa adwuma ni honom bra so e be purchase freezer kuma bi wo de abele kura aguma school for omo twam a e beto bi edi ensuo kura de ese wo fie ano na that ye bisa what do you bring to the table your washing machines papa esinuoma no na echimu wo de san abontia na awo ye obi onso a echimu kura ebe dry ama kama ena ye wo air conditioners ne de me kana asema me tena si yie na maka ma me hoahoa me ho keke if you say gas a ewo mu no 410 gas obi onim gas mu air conditioner mu say is the best gas ne pipes ni na copper na ebo nyonyo property air conditioners ena me kana ho asema no me pa wo chow so pe 1.0 to 3.0 3.5 me so ya was standing one bi di si what 10 ya wo de ebo edan ho ni nyina oba ya so ya ubenya bi ya property ya TV ani sochi se nsuo TV ani kama eno so obetimi ato entena fie ne nkase enkohwe obi TV na ye hwehwe nsuo mu so do ano ne yere epeso omo ye ayi wuti wonti no na ya se ye chew ye de ani ebububu ani chie ebi so peso obeto TV mesro bra property electronics ya so ye property TV no ebi ewo honom fridges all sizes fridges no upright fridge the esro ye fridge form ye freezer the esro ye freezer form ye fridge ni nyina e wo bi ye wo latest ni nyina ebi ewo ho microwaves blenders side by side fridges ade bia onipa dasani a wote asase so obeye obeto na abo wo dada asetena ene yesi short life never so mesraw adwumadin pi na wo se atwitwitwa na eno ema abaswode mesraw se wo ahoden na totonuoma ibi wonu aduane no na onuoma gu machine mu we na we blend ene apotoye wa betwi atwi onuoma ede apotoye wa atwi ne wo de blender so eye wadaroma mesraw bra property electronics ya so eye na beto enuoma ni nyina ebi se obi ho no ma o se me wo ebia baabi a mobubo ni nyina anya ho na me wo
mesraw numbers am di to dwa na me di to dwa na me san di ato dwa bie mu no wo fe ni nyina ye would less say property ya shatter bia say bia kroma de bia property so rush up bi na wo to ade na properties wa mesraw dwane na de fe numbers yi why baby I will be able to make sure say the baby na me give this a shop bia na ni abre electronic shop bia na ni abre bia or property no money nyina bi e wo honom enti me so mesan de your locations na atodwa ye wo sunyane Cocoa board runabout any OA travel and tour no ene di animu OA bus terminal na abo se property electronics e bo honom kakraka e ho eye yaso ye no na waba kumase nso so a ye wo Tony Sack Enterprise and the mother a company property electronics no esi ye na so me ba cho no wo Oyerepa FM building ye ya SD Karam building bo se triangle bi wo hono mo ba bi hwensuo ye ne ye opposite me ba cho e ho so ye Tony Sack Enterprise na waba property ye showroom a the whole Ghana e ho na e me ba cho no e wo new Melcom opposite onum so koba ampa your taxi rank onum ma baby affairs near focus studios photo studio honum the next building me pa cho adaroma e hona property electronics ye showroom ewo enti me pa cho sa wo penchiremu bi a se dia me di kan do 2 dwa no me pa cho be free 0204
0204
29 24 0204 29 24 and a 0256 070 656 Please only bibi. A man say me ba me on pamicho. Me pa me manager washing machine here on mopa. Ti mesra ya mema ya mo hwe me wo sele mesra oyere wato wonchen nyina wo sele pacho beji property washing machine bi na say the weather na ye no. No man see etimi di bosome na enwo. Enti wo to bi man de ene ese awie ma 5 minutes na awo. Property electronics ye de ese top papa preko. Na wo ho ento.
May we see time cry to papa.
David.
Adibu how to manti bi auto fridge for. Oh. Koto bola ventures. Bola bus. No so. To quality. To papa property electronics. We adwuma days we.
Ye adwuma ifi adwada ekosi memenda. Eye anopa emo no nson na ye bie emo anwumre no num ekosi nimpemu no na yapon na ade ba kwa property electronics no sama me fa we ntudwa anytime bi abeto property electronics it doesn't matter the years edi wunya problem bia ye mo bia amfane sanka ye neoma so wo within Kumasi ene ne important mu a ye ma obi ba ofie technician ba ofie no ba behwe wo siesie ne kama obi oto ade we bia enim scientific bo wa busuani bia ma ne nso mo abusuani bia ma mo adamfo bia ma ne so property for they say eno ne afne aba yedi yeda mase
yes dance pa ni din any rich life of Suhima property electronics ya to papa preko ye can say no bu ho no mo ase ni fridge spark ya nkro mo fi ho nyina na we dimrika we aso brika fridge ya we abo no okay kesi ni obubom if you right penetu no ni fridge ni
Rory Lion
opo bi ase no hey it is a fridge papa the durable the mu akonno so ho na nkofa ya de bia amro yeda asepa rich love na nkopon boy besenhia yo anopai me kai wo se jene asaba asaba na jene ho asam kakra me pesa me kan se osuo no toto ninti jene ndoto no a eba dwaso no ya na enwo yimi so ahye ne nso a bo se na ho na ye bibi ho ya na enwo ya fe bo se ade black bi aba ho e pa cho hye ne nso ma ya ade black bi aba jene ho jene ne se wo ade black no entimi emma ho but se anwodia ebeba ho e pa cho nti wo to jene a ya select na so mo akodwo manu kwa na ho enye de wo ton no enye de fortwa enye ni obi si ni biscuit nye ni biscuit ntia na emom no saa na season no amana ye de tie nie ade na wo ho no e mold ana e fungi fungi no be ho ma on system is strong obi system ye weak enti na se etoda obon sie so obi ton aduane oton nipa bebra akodi ama omanya food poisoning yes a poison nipa na hwe agum pa choche ne so mai enipa ombeto bi so omo 100 a eni omo nyina so no obenya food poisoning symptoms no obi edi bi but obi de timi serious pa nyame mmo ye but ebi esipan ama obi awu ewo ho food poisoning no sa mold na ewo ho no menka hunahuna wa no pay but mold no obi ho odi an ye mbe ne ya obi obeyi frama bia be 10 gig anopa na buta frama na broso pa utu na ba akotwe foi sa na de wo na de wo ba enye wo a eye food poison na obi so eyem oye bloated yem kutu obi so e fa de yem eto de aduane fa wo yem a eye the body's mechanism ni pedua no machine no sa na tie se or the expel toxins ade aba ye funu a empe no e wo se o run na free ho na hoto nti na ni pedua no ye oyem tu no so fi ene so ka ho bi na sa toxins na sa mold na wo je ne ho no se wo to je ne na bomodi na yi se enwura mu kese a yi hu no kakra fra bu a yi hu still no na mu ne fresh ebu a obeyi hu no still no na inside baby nya black o but that's how yes the anu na dey so hie aka no ayeto fo kakra discard it I say if I cho hye ne so enye tuntum a hu na tuntum ebu ha why a bo se no nya fresh aye kama wa tugu na o why wie still no ano na mu na yese de anu a de anu to twene mu a mokoyam tosi ni je ne woto masa na mabafi ya pamoto ye bunkoto je pa cho kaka hilala ma ya ye ni abo se wo kwa selective ho no a na duane a woton yi osi so woton na duane ntosi mpecheye moko mpecheye nyaadwa mpecheye moko mpecheye kekire ko de ba kokra ye mpecheye bibia mpecheye opani afo what the Korean ama onipa ba Abraham ma Isaac ma Jacob madi enye it's a Babylon tay Chandam Babylon enye ni nyina bi ha fungi wo ho nti ko atopapa no so mo so amutonto enye am discard na ye hu sese ebi ho no ma expiry product no wono no kodwom ohwehwe se ne saade ababro nya bebe yetimi wo so don enum 20 Ghana ne agumu mienu muso mienu nti obaba no tamako ma 720 Ghana ade ye pa uchew fa me aduane se aduane esa toxins ukreti toxins amadi pedua nti jene no asamba akwa abeka eno no yesere mo ada jene ne die mo hwe ne ye maye na ewodwa so wo hata na wiamu a estopo wo mo proliferation no wo mo do no a wo no eye no aha nti ya no oba no hata na wiamu anase ba bia mframa efa na etimi efro eye black ebi onso agene no obahene mu aye to black na ba ho no obi mu agene na yesa anu ano na aye to ina aye aspergillus niger botanical and fungi na ewo ho eno no nti yenhye no so emaye nti yakase food poisoning na o se obi awu aye yakase food poisoning so yenkwachi ni po to aduane ma no yes one for poison ho aduane so onni ene de yanke bechi obi but aye aduane no processing handling and normal ingredients no and it be ko fasa ade ani ba nti ayen selecting nuane mu ye ansa na de aba abonten kojak farmer the paste brushes and kodade and you kojak charcoal toothpaste the patch kodade and you kojak kit toothpaste and kodade no fetchu wo mu se na bebo wo ba and kodane pe kojak charcoal toothpaste no de bidie e masiye fita o sene coffee tea ne ekeka wotimi ma osene esene medication antibiotics timi ma osene esene afen so obi oho no mu a no ma bi oho a ye obi ye so anom no fo na ama no fo nsihye ba cho no afen koja procol no so onya cold flu kata koja procol uno bi a 3 minutes na sha se yedwuma obenya ho be bio yes symptomatic relief uti o ya na ejai awode na ejai umrima ye kro na ejai honam tutu na ejai koja procol no a cold flu kata edro koja pinu koja f Ghana hapa so pe paste itimi esi afemfem wa eye koja p any koja f nti ko dwa so busa ko Jack P ni ko Jack F o se femfem wa pa cho chesa o se no eso awewe ba wonim nti adura be ma sen na repair sen no na be ma femfem na ko no ni nyina bi ko Jack P ni ko Jack F nti ya na wa yusu ukọ pharmacy shops a ebi ho ukọ idwaso wankọ na ebi ho eye ko Jack ye nkonja ho na dada every day the only better washroom ye be yusu eye ko Jack regular fluoride toothpaste ene de about sen ho by free kaka e ka ne nka ho ni nyina overall e bo ho by pa ye for 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 069945 0531 07 0020 0531 07 0020 0531 070020 Cas Montenzori admission in progress or you free crash equity junior high school a day a boarding or the buses papa and a fan quadano school no ewo asante bekwai nti mo man so na nipotem honom no odo ba ne kwa ha boarding obehwe de kama de amam woni ni wachi kra asante bekwai ayifo no masofo no kọ ho pa mo fa mo man kọ ho omo ka French ti se eko omo ka professor so piso ya tro moral education any artificial intelligence you know 0244849378 0244849378 0244849378 0531 25 0698 0531 250698 0531 25 0698 was a first cabbage school and for so school that I told you see kind of a camera and once a brano no much a profit no nti afi na plan so ko venture into business bi also so betimi aye risky o see kind of school no na ebebo. Hello, Rachel, where the last words here?
Oh, so say yeah, they said American property electronics, Kumase, Akua. Yeah, wholesale. Make last one America. Yeah, wholesale and retail now.
Okay.
2% started electronic business. Fraying numbers are made to jam. Now what daruma? You know, ning common you who quite papa. You be fast one. You be boy. Yeah, they say to papa pekun now.
That's right. Now me can you know. Nkoto wow ye bia nkoto fridge foforo. Eni ebi o ha spake a. Yen kan kese. Owo akwada akronkra ni asumdue, maame ni asumdue, frewura na asumdue, mantem ni asumdue. Wala nkasa nso. Woni asumdue. Yeda mo ase ye change over, me move over. Kwesi Parker Wilson take over. No the more across over. Ye barika ye gaja malola kwena mi akatata anyi fijiam ye wala down tipos ye zo tipos ye fa senda tunde obrigado aloha mahalo mungode yeda munyina mwase aisa bukwarisi encantados. Yeah man, I big up still fi al militant in a the whole country. Ja Rastafari just eyeball every day, every time, everywhere. Yeah man.
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy.
into the cases reported in here with a view to prosecuting anyone found liable for corruption or related offenses. To those who think they can defraud the state and escape justice, let this serve as a strong warning. Ghana is no longer a safe haven for corruption. To those who stand for integrity, accountability, and the rule of law, I assure you that this government remains your steadfast partner in building a nation where honesty and hard work are rewarded. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a defining moment in our fight against corruption. We must all play our parts, citizens, civil society, the media, and public officials alike. Together, we will build a Ghana that is just, transparent, and prosperous for generations to come. I thank you, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Now let's come to Mr. Ayukwe Otu's attack on me. I find it very interesting. He said he has provided all the evidence to Mr. Domilevo, a former Auditor General, and I sat there and I didn't take it, and other people, I was whatever influenced my decision, he doesn't know. I want to put it on record that he provided us with evidence that were fake evidence. It will interest you to know that it is the junior of the Chief Justice, the Judicial Secretary, who appointed the Chief Justice. How is that? Yes, that letter he produced is signed by the Judicial Secretary appointing a Chief Justice. So if you follow the briefing that the Attorney General has been given, a lot of work is going on. Will you ask, are you satisfied? I'll say no, I am not satisfied. Because I can't see the end of the tunnel, not to talk about the light at the end of the tunnel. I can't even see it. I don't even see the end of the tunnel before the light, because I know this may continue until there's a change. In fact, the prayer of the corporates and their lawyers is that there should be a change in government. Then you hear nolly prosecutor and etc., and our money is gone. The procedure that Attorney General currently is using is going to be very difficult. 9 months. 9 months is not small, my brother. Before we realize, we have finished the quarter of the term of President Mahama. So I think we have to change the speed at which we are moving and let people gain the confidence that things are moving and moving very fast. It begs one question. Doesn't mean they didn't prepare before coming to office, or they were not ready for winning the election. Because when I look at the quantum of money that we should recover and the speed, the snail speed at which we are moving, I'm like, when are we going to get there? We may not get there. We need to change the legal framework. And let me be blunt here. If government refuses to do these changes, it only tells me that either they are also doing the same thing, they are also stealing, or they have intention of stealing. That is the only motivation which will stop you from doing these things, which brings about quick win.
On the 31st, 26. So why do you like talking about politics? You don't understand, so you keep quiet and let those of us who understand say, what do we understand? I'm just telling you, Kennedy Japan's position on the ballot paper is what will happen on the 31st of January 2026. I wish I can keep quiet when it comes to politics. With Dima Temba, Kumaba Beshen Kombako. Otre Tembako. Meshon Kombako. No. What has happened has happened. I went to the media session, and two of the media people were on their phone buying coins. If
Ebusafo, yama obibia akwa babiem edeba Oyerepa TV so. We do your OBT agenda. That is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda. Na abishafo oko Facebook Oyerepa TV on Facebook like a page, you know. But come and go ho. They kind of the amount and then I don't pay. Na it be a phone lines now. Then the general conversation with the Stormy Dean and the Kwesi Parker Wilson. Na I don't pay. Watch your videos in the John Muhammad no. Who document and the good name no. Aha, a oral for document no. The man February. That's about 8 months ago. On February 10th, it's a sad document. Moi. The man John Muhammad. There, about 2,400 cases in the womb. And in that cases, I'm catch say, I'm share no, a bit to me as about $21 billion. And you see this, $1 billion from oral cases, no, because NPP are buying on McCoy, you know. Before one of my minor chrono. It's based on that, no, it about $21 billion. Ebusafo, what tier dom level? Next, one a year. A member of oral. One say he's the board chair, Edma Yoko. Now, or their boss is not too happy with how Attorney General will handle oral cases. No, it's a pay bisa. And it's for oral and no can want some no. Ebusafo, na ye huru rara sem. Ana ampampa no mu njina so. No mu njina so adenti na 8 months in ye. Why and the Legional Court? Where they blowing just hot air? No more Kasakwa. And I cannot pay you become WhatsApp. Now there's a survey by ya. Actually, say, man penning approval ratings in the air cut down because I know share Ghana for bono and ye juma. Jana pay, we spend some time and get into the matters. Say, no. Just talk. And this for ninja swobia. And I don't want to swore, but a number of community men say be nanko mama. Also, Bekai Eda necessary quiet demonstration. No. Na Lady Bakum a month for so Kasatia minister. No. And Ghana House Service at the statement about. Say unchecked shall recruit any say a punishment. Although the minister has issued a statement asking for amnesty for lady no. And the baby sir, since when? And a man for court demonstration on which trauma junior, you punish you. Since when? The backup WhatsApp. Or is the Ghana Health Service trying to gag a man for them? Because a gaga. Omutiate a man for fun with you so. And come there no. Watch again. What is wrong with that? And I'll pay. You better home come right here on the show. Now, and I'll pay my for happy birthday with Ama. I'm seeing for birthday, Mr. Mark John Kuku or Saint Anthony of Pedu Catholic Church. Ewo Kwesi 17A. Pedua. Saint Anthony of Pedua Catholic Church. Ewo Kwesi 17. Ewo Takari. Now the messages, Daddy, may God grant you long life. We love you, our superhero. Now it's from P01 Clement Aqua of Sekendi Naval Base and the entire family. It's the P01 Clement Aqua our Sekendi Naval Base. Over the kind of fish run about or the happy birthday Emma Papa Mr. Mark John Kuku Pentel. Say, Daddy, we love you. So from my praying now, including Ama and Tifo. Your mouth happy birthday. Now, me mate Bako, a wife, aiding the birthday and there. Asante wife, aiding the birthday and there. So, say for happy birthday, a man, a wife, and none of pay. A year Augustina, your boy, Asante. And she, Mrs. Augustina, your boy, Asante. And there, happy birthday to you. Your bonfire, see, I mean, wow. Now, on short, in an episode, you be no. Embremo. Asante, your masters. Our Christian Service University, but we are actually done. Yeah, we are actually done with the school. We are, sir. It's me cosmate Asante. TM happy birthday Emma the wife Augustina Yeboah Asante. Ebusafo Honorable Ababedu MPP. Of course, they don't know him no. Now he's one a former MC Achuma will be just south. Or co-regional secretary Ashanti region. Now me maka say no one him no and man swan and people dedicate to Ashanti region come on trouble no man. It was for the pay my guest this morning Michael Ewuku and my friend Michael Amwa Ewuku your former MC Achuma will be just south or one another pay honorable Akwaba
Yosminia
number 2 Bobo Kodia
Yami Adumari Ache.
Na party will be a course come there.
Oh, so far they're so good.
So far so good.
Oh, sure. We share 12 bona a course on the idea. For reception of 1 or 2 incidents, no. I think so far they will be a course come. We share the message. Various candidates in the corner the idea. No. I'm say Kuyipa. Oh yes, everybody. We are very.
That's some ballot.
Sure.
One Kennedy number 1, Brian year 2,
yes,
Baumia 3,
yeah,
Richum year 4, and I come to Japan year 5.
Yes,
I see.
Yes,
that's very interesting.
Yes, and who share the array of people now. Omo you muti say on some party no. I think say this is one of the fine crop of people that assemble among this time. Yes, I mean we compare almost to the days of Dr. Jani Selby, Dr. Addison, Mr. Jacob for me. You see, say this crop of people are within the same category of people who say they are men of
substance.
Yes, and yes. Your party for Nabaso for conducting themselves very well up to this stage.
Your bomb Abaso. Now, of course, I'm not more 31st January. We are in October, no, 30th October, October, November, December. So November, December, January 31st, now October. I can year flag bearer for the party. Ken Forney say, and now so I pick you one thing. Where your boshaba. Number 1. Where your boshaba just said number 1 Nana. Oko. Just one of the but I'm going for say, we should pick it 3 now. What it means is that Baumia will be the 3rd president of the NPP tradition. John Kufuor was the 1st president, Kufuor was the 2nd president, and Baumia being the 3rd president. It's about picking number 3, It's as number 3, obey the 3rd president of the NPP tradition. I was quite interesting what they are saying.
And also the man going to do.
Of course.
Obi adi ni sire. Isa no manfa. Gidie. So that's it. Obi hormo a ogisa numbers no. Ene se de esi ne asenso de no egina. They are very particular about those things, but me say there
Ofana mesin because I remember say last election John Mama was number 8. Not the number 8.
Yeah, last election.
Not number 8.
Yes.
We can 1, 2, 3 out to number 8. Why is it one election?
Exactly.
So obviously we are for the numbers don't really see much.
Numbers in there. Yeah, now a money play a particular a significant yes voter identification.
Okay.
One say war illiterate voter population. Yeah, na and also a matter because we be one more say we onima kenkan onima twere. It is say okwakoto aba na ya man paper na o ya no hye baabi na o hye baabi fia bi ni ade a on hwa ne kra no etimi man say ballot. And that is the only as far as I'm concerned there. That's the only advantage we between our position for ballot so. Because number 1 obi one more team no number 1 no
the So for easy identification.
Exactly.
Who was sure and answer was form one. And no
exactly. But say, the electoral college. These are party managers at the various levels.
Okay.
Polling station, electoral area, constituency, region, national, patrons, the Council of Elders, members of Parliament, former DCs. These are people. Yes, because Omuna, the party national say, Omu manage the various levels. It is a will be voter, friends, voter education. Will be city to Aba. Now, Kotoba will be Tindia. So, on the middle, and the Bassano, a ma baby, I'll be that or Balaton and Shada, a P. In fact, as far as Mimi, dear Mimi, the
last election, not Barnett number one.
Last election,
2024.
I cannot recollect.
Either one or two. I think not the number one.
Yes.
And number two.
I think it's the number one.
I think number one. Wow.
Yes.
So number one, Jomama not that number 8. One be winning 1.7 million votes. If you are going to win, be winning. You found say 1, say 3, say 5. A month from the record show. On the 12 number. Be winning that be numbers in the business for and cash. It's we are expecting NDC rep studio on Yambe Duya. A year Emmanuel Poku Mensa or Ashanti Regional Communication Team Secretary for the NDC. The band communication within the Ashanti Regional or no, and a year communicators in Ano, almost secretary, or Yambe Duya. But since I honorable idea, my honorable chassis, and of course I can't hear people want something to be about the ballot. People are excited about it. You're quite no, you better how the ballot would cushion the candidates going forward. Because Ken, last election of Pekin number 1, the cap primary name, Pekin number 1, he still lost. This time was Pekin number 1. Is he going to win or is he going to lose? Nobody knows. Baumia number 3, winning, Alonso winning. Nobody knows. Time no swan. The delegates, NPP delegates, you know, and we got to Tuaba. No may you be a mufi say, Sabi, Sandy Pano, and no call 2028 on me, a winning presidency, you know, Eddie Ama, and yet party, no. It's an time to swing whether the 1 will play a role or the 3 will play a role, or even the 2 or the 4 or the 5 may play a role. And also do what you've been winning. Not about now you can't oral assem. Where former MCE be there? I mean, bisa. But oral for them to suffer and not so bound China. But some come baby.
Minimum say beer. And I don't know.
Oh, sir. Okay. Some of you Mujuma over the personal. So that be the document, you know.
And I make
2,400 cases.
2,417. Aye. And TBA na Attorney General no Muno. If you are not be here, maybe not. And
now this is very young. Oh, okay. But now who carry one? Who carry one? Oh, met me after. Oh, yes, so we what? Not depending on. A Juana Woye, and Obrana Wobo, exactly. Meme idea boy, minister. Maybe I'm free, but more some money. Yeah, campaign and motors. Right. So what I say, minimum choir, me fast why, Yamia, my crack rabbit, because we could do some person could do. Intino, David Nakai, or say, or the Natadia, as you say, right. As saying, right. And the Abribia, we be now what training I the be free the ever. It is all that in mind now. Because my first it was an honor. So that say. And I am maybe a mako good no. Menyesho was saying Kibia and Kenya Sako Yana. It is a one year opportunity now. It didn't know so abuse no. Intermediate, the cranium nipa and Chenka and so meet my cassette made in a credi. And I the year. Say we share resources are buy yeah time for the whole 8 years. Now share you made me be a bit dancing. And at a point in time, may I and Kasame officers in because Chief, the common fund, we don't use the common fund for anything. And indeed it was true because in some part of the French country, we need baby I give for a bit. If you any attack here, if you in the whole month, don't bring your IGF best about 5,000, 6,000 IGF. And no one are able to casual workers. Be a common fund to food and one yard. So one will own the betrayal. Enti, so won't be in resist. And as I say, the economic viability now is stronger. Obey then what malfunction. Okay. You have to rely on the common fund to be able to do some of these things. So, in the common fund, generally, no, then yeah, and the way they question me, Chief, and I said no.
go and work hard to raise your IGF,
to IGF.
and use it the way you want. I will not restrict you. But a common fund, this is an easy money. I will not allow you to use it the way you have been using it.
You know, common
fund progress. And let me tell you, me contractor for me. I'm not saying but as far as I'm concerned, the history of municipality in there, I think say, meet my cancer. I'm one person, na contractor for a gym IG for you.
Oh, okay.
A friends, a common fund. Common fund. Yes, because common fund, we could have say delay. I have a saying, say, Odobi, so we see as a wabba now, I beg you, that's kind of money idea. Yes, one money pan.
I see.
It's a common fund contractor for crying because it hasn't come. When it even comes, there are so many competing needs. Or saying in answer here, which means I saw already. And Tibu one will between here, Juma be at 400,000, Juma Oye. Now, common fund, Banner, Commander, 20,000, I said be at 10,000. It's this kind of exactly.
I see. It's you're calling into the details of a year and none of a conversation.
Sure.
All right, document now on the former president in February. Level, but he's not happy with the delay now. For you, what you said, what is saying, say, or for no, no more, no, a year, Kasakwa, and Untina, 7 months down the line, no, you ain't your prosecution, yeah. And I say, it be a baby, and they sing Tina, I'm not delaying about.
Okay, let me dance now, much ya on a for a tear phone in our so. Na ya chair, Santamera. Na ya banabaso ewo enyam sha ode ehye asantema ma na kagana ma nyina you see oman ye chichire oman so chichire no so ye demra na eye
right
orafo no ayo madwuma in fact wo hwe abasa here so a mampanyini ede set up the committee. I didn't say the committee was set up
shortly after winning election.
Exactly, by 18th December.
Winning election and Chebia no set up.
18th December no set up. And the committee was sworn in, I believe, on the 20th. 20th December. And the email address to the telephone numbers ne ehon kro no ba se obia sebe unim se dwuriye adwurima na se ketase bi ekoso ba bi no bra ena omo ankasa edeba ebeto oman ni nyina anim se omo yo madwuma na wi ama so far ndio omo agada ye 2,417 cases.
Document na
esopa enti enum ana omonso edan ebu achi de koma o mampagini soso o mampagini edane ehwa ma attorney general enti said the Ghana fo nyina hwe adim no na se de NDC fo si kan asem no abra na omwa ye opposition no na ye hwe adim se and at least anya hwe kon meka bi nkyere so what I say because 9 months 10 months there is long enough for you to be able to work. Particularly, what she said, na omosi eni abre na omo wa hotoso say ni pe bi ma di dream ketasehye proye ekoso abande dare no. You expect say kabana de nka bi anka ibehunu eye major leap forward. But minim say bia cases no e prosecute or court siano or case bi ka ho. I don't know.
I'm sure 2 cases per account. I think bureau there no, signals bureau there no back.
Okay.
And I even want to so want to into say Akua case no.
Oh, would be Akua case.
I saw Akua case.
Akontamana no. I see. That is 2 out of
the 2,417
cases. I see. Well, whatever is the reason for the delay no, also Magana for the all Ghanaians a duty. A responsibility as part of the accountability process. No say what can say asem no amana kudi also may hu be so ayede wadru because attorney general one individual or no I was see gina say o ma bibia on fa bibia hinta in fact bibia ekoso eye na so bibia no odi kan kra ba ene o centralful hia cheche o manum ene anama obetu ansakra na wakoyede akokot Intinanka expect say nka ebia bana no nka omatumi I akomanim kwan bi so. But we are not seeing it. Now I'm surprised about the approach of this Attorney General.
Why is it about that approach?
Because you see, this Attorney General will take action. Or ye be or back upon team some and sana impu and a mobile where they were to. Okay, say, Quabra Dubu and case in your DC. A buy or buy a cancer be brainy, I didn't account one year. Some 20 percent say, until more freezing account. Was it Debbie? I feel the headache. The empress because I command information be our bank or not. What could information be why they were depleted accounting? And I said, wow, Attorney General speaking like this. What they are someone to do and son what to an among. And first of all, what's what anything now, but 2 about 10 and the information and go. Minimum say they make out yourself. Yes, what's in Nipano as Messia say account to him to establish all the various sums of money and what account near the so training beside intelligent question say, so what steps have you taken to freeze the account? What's happening now? Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong.
We have to go through a process.
I don't think say it is intelligent enough. You need to do that before you even come out. Now the country, you're not going to say we have taken steps to freeze or place embargo on the various accounts that we are talking about. Yeah, we say, oh yeah, or my way in you two and a mon, and I say, your bab on timber can't see me answer. Yeah, you two and a mobile see too. So the car will buy. You see, intelligent led operations be Akua containers. Be dollars, a share containers, Ghana cedis, one year, you can't cook. We are say one allergy. As at now, ye can say an intelligence led operation, and to be a ma young or ya crow, and ne and central for biography. Ghana for you for BMS once a year. So container no. At least you come make a big crunch and say, "Bia, scan them coffee and crop a fake." What I say? The identity of Timba about Timber cancer. So, sika dollars. I think you saw it.
Oh, of course, I mean, you saw all the videos. I mean,
intelligence-led operations. Now, me say elsewhere in the advance. Let me say, your friend saying, Amasama baby, Pokuaso area baby. Hankuan, yes, Hadiano. Elsewhere, we be a sub intelligence, no, a year, you know what they do? Before and sana, or more bow, who I be froze say, a friend say, as much see an open thing, bra, near me so on one no, why you do so many beer. I see. You do better, hono. As some now shall say, I cannot cry. Woman be our coming up with me.
And you visit Ora for no, Sabe. No, Omuninja, so it's maybe a servant.
I'm surprised. Me say a political thing. So what I say, I will say you can't near can be trouble to who not gonna for is because all divisions no kind. Almost in San Juan Ghana for abandoned an area. I was the best 700 something. Yes, it says as memory. What I say? Me would you see a Cotesa committee to cry in the first place?
Orano.
Yes. This did Attorney General office. And there was some information.
No more gather evidence. I'm Attorney General.
Oh,
to your Mampania.
It is all gather some information. Oh, yeah, now, no get some information about you. Say, no better between the time now, or more finish or more report. No, when the time I quite Attorney General. So, I answer, we did dream meeting idea into one Catalan. These things are done on the quiet. So that's it. Because if you don't do it that way, there's no way you get any tangible results. Maybe we know how. Okay, intelligence-led report. I would have thought, say, intelligence-led report would have been, say, and can we place surveillance? Container here, American was me. Can we place surveillance? Now, you monitor movements, air core, container, air the air, and suddenly you close in on the person, and other people are only responsible. What I say? You say cocaine. You say one intelligence, one to Sa ECG for program ni adi nyina ECG for cables one one I go say
I say e bi yira bo mahu bi.
I be say I go say
no baby yira almost say
you see they don't even have the decency, you see.
And e bi so na wo
I am surprised say and I'm say I would have thought say simple no krampo no and can you come and tell the people say
they've come to tell
how did they say it?
Oh, so all the missing content.
Oh, come on.
They've seen all the missing content.
How did they see it?
And I make us say
who kept it where?
Na e bi wo port ho and e wo port ho.
Yo.
Mam miss final this question remember eye obi so. Okay. So would you say because NB before they say that when you're corrupt, would you say that side delay we are a costly vindicate your position that more bebo manye boni bia mambo no bia?
Oh, I can speak for myself. I cannot speak for any other person.
Okay.
So what I say, I don't think na sebe mra ewo ho. Adwuma bia so de be hwe se bia no manual da ho mra I also use. And I cannot speak for the several or many friends say other appointees. Okay. I cannot do it. And I'm almost and I'm surprised. What I'm surprised about is that this is a party that has been in government before. In fact, it has been in government more than any other political party in this country. And some of these blunders, no, any idea anka you be expect to say omo be yes ade. Because omampagin he has been vice president and president before answer oku position so yede waba. And you would have thought said anka going forward omo nye said omo ye o ka so mba abam the last time president most time. Omo kwachire we mu asama gwate mu ni ade mina. Omo chi omo na kusi fine. Angusiaga they wanted Ghanaians to know say you can't say MP before you are for no. Ampa omo ya for any ya so go court. But is it court the game is what? Evidence. And now your legal mazimbia say he who alleges no must prove. Yes, he bears the burden of proof. Yeah. And to what now I prove say when tina me say as me see for.
I see.
That's it. Other than that, you know, me who the NT or say obedrush into some of these things. Attorney General, even crying, even sir, Kwabena Dubu and case, I could say.
No court. My main to Emmanuel Opokume is OP. Na me find a conversation. Senator McCann earlier, or Ashanti Region Communication team ni na almost secretary or why another pay. It was Akwaba.
Yeah.
That is a.
Oh, trading upon the room.
But that is a pressure kakram. In so relax answer. But that's a pressure kakram.
No credit. Oh, Yamiadum.
Right. It's no pay. There are concerns about oral. More high pay. At the end, yeah, who they did. But chairman for two. But what catcher say? My estimate is say. We have recoveries now. We have $21 billion. We have $10 billion to do your big push. I'm a fire $3 billion and $3 million and a billion, but $3 million. The multi a DO idea is a Ghana you want to 7-8 months down the line. Obi. Na sabi na yedum jaka kana moye. Ana de CTA multi enye ora ho dwuma bi
me dawase na machia atiefo na ahwefo ma me nko mikrum akoma dan francho na me nua ba ko me yonko pa but ye chenua megina na mada offense of MP Fred Samoa. In fact, he has contributed immensely to the education of Minua Thompson Afriye, or a past assembly member. And he made a woman say there. So we will be now Obuase Mabun a bit me a conquer Masuama a ADF. Into honorable offense of MP Fred Samoa. Almost having me this in India and so Obi Obuang Masuya be I am a downfall. Into Mebona Basso, a dear way. Messer say, Sir, I am beyond one stretching na others know any the benefit of benevolence I will show. Many Penny say now you could clearly see he was making too much contradictory statements.
Oh dear.
Now or can be about I suggest to say we share the wheel of justice as a grind slowly. Ono akro ya azazo. Ana asamo aboate mo kra bra wo mampanyi kufo free so no mo bachechi wo mo na ni nyina nkosi hwe. So sansem mienu ya okan no na ema me gina so say he was contradicting himself. February 2025 ena report ora team na yete no omdukuma president. And I believe that by February the Attorney General's department no ni eni obi oda no me patch say ni eni Minister for Justice and Attorney General. And we am faza boso me ben so wotwe oso ena Attorney General wadi juma. Now wadi juma wadi nyina na paka. Let us try to analyze juma wadi. Right? In the history of the Fourth Republic, this is the first time any Attorney General be odi case a court on temper.
Really?
Yes, he was talking about. I mean, let your producer check. Kwajo Adubuahin in case no. I mean, when him say, "Yafre, are you for witnesses?" Ha, witnesses back crimes were we ne. I mean, the council no to the other side now we ne cross examination. So had it not been the legal vacation here, court no, and I say a lawyer for Koya. Mijini yes enka case no, enka drew a certain height, enka Ghana for ebeji. But in all of this, Paka, DNT na Ghana for I apprehensive. DNT na Ghana for we say, oh, it appears that the Attorney General is sleeping on the job. What we dreamer MPP for the me I keep saying this, me nan funum nyina MPP for. Na woni bi mudi nkomo na kwa we ntimu meche no ye nim the lifestyle ye to abama no wo lidi wo krom ha oba bedi minister oba bedi CEO ni anim no e wo krom ha enne sika wo send ma amanfo ana yes ye lifestyle auditor sika nkrofu bi mas na wo ma MPP for ya akra before mo beto last election no mo be yo parliamentary primary wo ma akra do mo CEOs because OSP say sika bia wo chiche no msu say e o man sika. But John Dramani Mama, I mean enchen one the Chief Justice, Attorney General, any other state actors ni CIA. Now he was talking about say e kwambe ne be fa so a be speed up prosecution of these alleged corrupt cases. Now, well, there's this legal maxim say e be say ye be jai enkrofo me innocent. But sorry, omo ye criminals 99 mo makọ free. Dan say ye do obi a we innocent person ba akọ ebetum. So what it means as an Attorney General no na so die kese ne say he is not only the Attorney General onye aban lawyer panyi keke, but he's also Minister for Justice. Sekoba say honorable to any abere and criteria so he described by a common fund wakodi for I make up for I'm creating a hypothetical situation. Now yes, so MPP ni a hauling on yet na kwakutum. Na bia let I hear him why mezo say na odibem. Na emu bia abasare high kwan so aye fire ye de ne call enti na ama okodamu. So that is why Minister for Justice so we say paka eniema ekonyina no ye de pepepe
7 months only 2 cases na mamu process.
No, listen.
7 months.
Listen, over 2 cases. Maybe it is not true. It is never true. Over 2,400 cases. Let me tell you this. Over 2,000 September 15. 11 cases are a year state institutions are or me responsible for investigations. I investigation from Yoko. 11 cases here they are come Attorney General. September 15 yeah, Attorney General, you see, when you get some of these reports now, I feel now prepare a docket. Then you go to court. And see, so obiti fie, obiti baby na se sabe, okaze ese ye da adwuma ne so a, sa nipa no odika because
na you be keke o, Domoleva. We are member of Oral as say o ye Iyoku.
And I'm telling you say,
o say na mo ye akwese mo NDC for.
It is never true. No. And I make a choice. No. Listen, Nyankopon kra no. On fan che da. Say John Mama we be do man so pain. Ah onim here say about public person but and yeah pay sky a big push unze sika receivables sky enya free yeah oil you know sika enya ne say swati because of say sika enya free oil no form you understand so what it means that corruption no cause so mine so much to the extent that senke etumi agigi sika akodi amanfo no ha kam gidi say ehia say kebekwa ama no say kwa akobobosia because over $20 billion and I say etumi gi emu half krana I believe say it's a good money where National Cathedral share Sputnik V Kwajimamanu over $88 million says can you see vice chairman all northern region yeman 100,000 Ghana cedis COVID scar so that is where enuti no
mama could be a monji 7-8 months down the line
enuti na me say you see if so what here a quiet faso your case system a quiet faso di asem quarter obe file case obe file rate together with statement of claim or say bailiff serve the defendant no or 8 days to enter appearance after so be enter appearance once be filing a response then you so all of these are
but do you know that you created an impression you say mumba bemwa within 4 months there.
That is why
MPP
that is why
the impression you
that is why that is no you see when we did all of this we had it at the back of our mind said this is the way the justice system around Ghana I don't know say any attorney general sorry the chief justice babishia na ya special courts because where me I have litigated before. Masa, yet me a any case, me case via me colleagues Yesu GS, any regional director of education, any other. Masa, judge no, adjournment, if judgment can call no, or any cases in this over 8 months. That is the system we are running in Ghana. And yet Dominica Yene. I mean justice at the Crofa, or any cases in this you understand? And at the end they look at judgment or they buy any other things. I know this is not subject for debate. Yeah, I Dominica Yene, and I can say, yeah, will be call your coaching mining site or say in Sunia. You didn't buy a judge and your friends a bill. Then the same person as I could committee another offense was no, this case should be brought to Accra. So if you look at our justice delivery system now, there are a lot of bottlenecks. There are a lot of frustrations. That is why yes, say. Attend a friend say Chief Justice on my special court. Maybe as Justice Parker Wilson, Justice Amua Uku, Muna Mubedi cases we need more general. And make sure that we are going to ensure expeditious trial.
The Ben again for who sir expeditious trial and to say when you say special court. Is that what you are telling
us? No, that is not what I'm saying. Because
if you maybe say and to say no be ban. No, not seeing the expeditious trial of the cases are now.
No. For now, no. May I believe, say, the way the cases are traveling, it is not the best. And it lies in the bosom of the courts. What do I say? That is why, any attorney general, because where a brand new prosecutor judge, Kwesi, the then attorney general, Godfrey, the board damine a UCI, Chief Justice CI, and no plead this, as a expeditious trial. And do a case, and there. Daily trial. Daily trial.
Yes, daily trial.
Yeah. No, say no expedite the process. No,
expedited one.
Yes,
and a daily trial.
But daily one no expedite and But the point must be made. Say, Chief Justice here. Now, if the court system no ejitum nas almost ya, and so I'm making sure say. Any special court. I think we can establish special tribunals.
I'm disappointed in the NDC. Say, oh, and I'm more happy. I'm the brain. And before you come forward, but you want to then I'll catch on the pages briefly. Say, then no more shame to run about the
point.
Don't you, man?
No.
Don't you?
Me say, Ghana, Yahu Ponkra on fan check NDC for on fan check your mama.
Okay.
On fan check Dominica Yene say. Or the Ghana for Begura to pray because Ghana for MP, CEOs, ministers, anyone more you say, or me do Ghana for no omnity, Ghana for him lifestyle or my exhibit here, and the Ghana for expect to say, ye baby, not dear baby. Ghana for, I'm telling everybody, or shall me say, I mean, magana ni biya ba mu. Magana ni biya no all lose hope. What we are going to do is say reporter ora for no edikoye no. Mere facts, piece of information. Essentially, the investigative bodies, CID of the police, Yoko, NIB, Canadian friend BNR. No more investigation. There are some of the cases that they probably may not be able to establish prima facie. The only say, Sabi, in Sio Ginamuno, the bar, Michelle Ghana for say, Attorney General no will never rest on his horse. He's going to make sure, say, at the end of the day, no, Obi Biara, what do you Mexican? Ye beg di asemno, mra, ye muntia ni pakro, ye say abasar high kwaso na bia, ye pepe ya hodi ni panakotum, and I say bia ye ko jinisika wa bra, emfa mra kwanso. We are going to make sure, say, the mra kwanso, jiska bia, and I say the mra kwanso, make sure, say, attentrene,
just a minute or two on this after then you move on.
You see, Omens, what chance your can't budin away, say, still
corrupt.
Of course, I'm still, of course, still on my campaign. Campaign brand a come. Sabri dear, yet a communal. It did Medina show, say, your man, what can you na? You see, your man in fair. So what I say. The Oka can feed a fina tribunal. You see, tribunal is small walking. Any idea say, one casa they don't believe in the existing justice system. They don't believe.
Oh no, the tribunal will be inconsistent with the law.
I'm not saying say it will be inconsistent
out of the law.
What I'm saying say I'm not saying say it's going to be inconsistent. There's a provision in the constitution that makes it what do you call possible for such tribunals to be.
Exactly.
I'm not saying say, but what I'm saying is say what justice system as several years all these years. Where the state requires on daily basis.
Daily basis, yeah.
It is for the Attorney General and the court to make that determination. In fact, the Chief Justice,
the AG wants to do
the
that.
Chief Justice can do that.
About the corruption matters.
Corruption matters. Every matter.
No, I'm saying corruption matters.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, even if it's corruption matter, that's also what perintente moi. What stops the Chief Justice from instructing the court? The courts across the country say matters of this nature must be dealt with on daily basis. What stops that?
They think the tribunal is not needed.
The tribunal is intended to appoint known NDC lawyers. We'll come back and talk about these things when it is finally established. But of course they will. Yes, because that's the way. That's the only way they can secure convictions. I'm telling you. If you want to go through the traditional system, you say you are appointing NDC lawyer say on establishing new court. Tribunals no. And you see the tribunals evoke memories. What I say of agony, pain in the lives of this tribunal and Rollins will be
a different form.
Rollins will be tribunal. This tribunal by not court anymore.
Of course.
Why did they establish tribunals?
Be fast track it as a idea.
Yes, sir. The court. Okay, fine. We say the civil society say, "Omato mungina." It's Oma capture baby. Oma capture parliament. Oma capture judiciary. Oma capture civil society. Sorry, you Oma capture. Oma this guy at mungina. Inside draw for Oma capture inside draw for. So what I say, because this is very serious. Who you renowned media person? It has not crossed your mind to find out why is it now that government is going to establish tribunals when we have a court system that has served us over the years.
The court system
until the 7% who expedite cases are. It is only a fiat the Chief Justice will issue to the courts. Administrative function. Say matters of signature must be dealt election matters. Election a year friends say petition a fiat. And I take a decision. Say the last time they did 8 months, we will not spend that money. Every other day we are going to sit and do
3 months maximum.
Yes, so what's that? But you see, there is a catch. One more for say, one more year MPP for. Okay, I say, one more bad Omo fa mre bi buy say financial loss to the city no mun say omo be di MPP for wu ewie ye no omo a ene so omo man ko bonu fi yase mate ene omo de saade e den asan ba bio me nua tia e kan lifestyle audit nti se obi shatade na ta kan ne nua tade na wanya tade a hyenti no yan gonko de chem na se nka na se same jamfi mu dia nka wonya ba bi nyina wu same jamfi mu nyina ba bi me contradict me ho e wase wa me kan no what I'm saying is say it is the first time in the history of this country, say, an attorney general will hold press conferences and talk about the details of cases that he intends to what? To prosecute.
No, but I was making mention of the fact that what's the risk of just grandchildren yet? Omo pentem koche asabi mo a engosi be there.
And I make sure say, inconsistent at all. What I'm saying is that, sir, given the experience. In the past, no. And can you question come bobosa or that's that's my point I'm making.
Medasi, honorable, Medasi. It's a for pay a simple question. You be some say. What kai before Babem because I remember I was there. Open the case in the court. No hobby, but me can't be on Cochino. I was a journalist at the time. Reporter at the time. Can't be on Cochino. You did it 8 years down the line. And me caso would differ the Benz and American. But the point is that after all the noise they hear the Korean children, then they see here, no prosper enaba. Do you have the belief say, oh, I for the day and go baby? At the end of the day, say a bank son, no prosper baba. Is that what you believe? And you believe say, oh, I for no sebi. Na kasakwa, dedekwa, and omuye, omuninjina sobia. And that is why 7 months down the line, it was for any significant progress with regards to Orano. Dom Levaka, we raise consensus about it. Say he's not happy with the delay. He's not happy. When him koso, not on say, or Susu say Bena end this for some of book for Nibi. And when some prosecuting and MB before them. But Omens Ajat to say Debbie, and Tissa, or not going to say and Tissa, or Omombo Chrono. What do you also say on this matter? I'm a pay for lunch now. Then I had a conversation this morning with your thought. But just a minute or two.
You see,
I mean, because I'm the also.
He created an impression, say, as if say the regional tribunals, no, a creation of the NDC. You see, we must educate our audience. We share chapter 11 of the 1992 Constitution. You can check. It talks about the judiciary. Right. Article 142, with the permission I read, was the establishment and composition of the regional tribunals and qualifications of chairmen and other panel members. Article 142(1). There shall be established in each region of Ghana such regional tribunals as the Chief Justice may determine. 2. A regional tribunal shall consist of A, the Chief Justice, B, 1 chairman, and C, such members who may or may not be lawyers as shall be designated by the Chief Justice to sit as panel members of a regional tribunal and for such period as shall be specified in writing by the Chief Justice. And to help Brofia Mekaya, Sir Tribunal Neyekan. Meaning as well, it smacks off atrocities on
how it was used.
I mean, please.
You argued tribunals idea.
No, please.
And the PMDs,
please, we are in the Fourth Republic. We are the Fourth Republic.
I get you.
Maza.
But under PMDs, you admit and like you said, it was violated. They used to violate people.
Please.
You can't play from like
pre-1992. Go and look at the various constitutions. There are instances. Look at Nkrumah time constitution made, and then constitutional law students, do they not criticize the constitution then, and then the composition of the courts then? You understand? The point must be made, say I may not say, Sir, regional tribunals, they are there where constitution.
Then what
they say?
e fire use na ye ka ho asa
ne yentia na
ye fa so use
yentia na afenyo ma ka file a case ene ya chief justice ekofa judges e mo be ma judgment in less than 24 hours yenia no it's not the traditional court system ne use ya na. So the point must be made say we don't want a situation the attorney general or chief justice be kwakosha kukuam anase obi ni chief justice be kwakosha kukuam na why say yemfo obi nkotum wabra emfamra kwan so. We are going to invoke every constitutional instrument, every legal process. We are making sure say obia sebe wadi bon ye de mefamra kwan so. Now I'll even suggest say the rule of court committee ebia they can sit now ebia such corrupt cases ebia yema 6 months ebia at most 6 months we see the case new
okay, so that's the upper limit.
Yes now me no can be so I tribunal no mbombe ya no mde achicha manfu atum. You see if you look at the hierarchy of our court see there asem regional tribunal I think it has coordinate jurisdiction with just like a high court. Now, what is the original tribunal? It's the high court already. The party of full say attention.
Original appeal.
What about the court of appeal? And the court of appeal is end is going to go on. Then, Supreme Court.
Tribunal so you can was. And to say PM is for the NB. That's the point you want to make.
The point I want to make is say tribunal no. It is say high court. Okumasi. And say high court to a war and crime. And it's a high court to a war tamale.
We'll get that.
And Crawford, me the tribunal system cry. It is better because
I see.
Yeah, one Crawford. It's just like a jury trial at the high court when there's let's say a criminal case.
Okay.
Yeah, one Crawford amunya a lawyer for. One mun the best case because of course the judge will give you the direction as to how I
think the point has been
made. Yes, so the point must be made. The jury system as is we find it in the high court system. It is almost the same thing and court of tribunal. So it is nothing new.
No.
Yeah, no, but there's a little point I want to make.
Wait, then we'll be.
Article 126 now. You see, that is where the danger lies. I have never said the tribunal is not provided for in the 19th.
Yeah, but I said it clearly.
I don't know which education he wants to offer. But the point is, look at the membership. Membership of the tribunals. Membership of the membership of the tribunals, no? The chief justice. And such other members are the president may appoint they may or may not be lawyers.
Yeah.
It is a pack away. It is by foul.
Tribunal.
Now for say, who so what go ora who a year friend say. No for before say, one man
I'm quite to say PND for the.
Can you believe this? And all of us are sitting now. We are not talking. Otia na because tell me can say me bu baby say sabi you moko fa ayi sa ayi financial loss to the state law ne buy no na mo say MP before na be dey but
mate
mo you of one sa no na so hwe wo de and then offer say they want to me and you wo abuse to me no na dey na open expedited friend saying a processor why can't you friend saying trigger yes trigger the same process within the traditional system.
Okay.
You now have to go and establish a tribunal before you can get that.
Okay. Matthias, Obes.
Yes.
My mention because we are teaching it, you know.
Yeah.
It is a fun and nice for the Akamunya.
Yeah.
We there share time. So 3 minutes each briefly. Next year you query say Sebi what can send me to help minister.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Some would take someone for foundation and NDC.
Yeah. You know, Oshe Kratana, the medical superintendent, Nitroy. Was that? I mean, King Kasudi, Miami Crew.
Yeah. So
yeah. Me, my lady, my year Juma, my Panu for time, me year Juma, Bosome, do Koduba, Kuni in Triamica. My lady, a teacher for a demonstration, say, be me and son.
And your more.
I've done it 3 times. You understand? Now, first one, I mean, the Gangantuan one, I was completely ignorant. I didn't know, I said, me call police for a crowd permit.
But because of how we organize ourselves, me wana inspector Bako, Mr. Ofori no aba, then crime officer Mr. Ba, I mean, as what national was a warrant cry. No mamba na if you call tonum when you baby call she didn't mind him penny for and do a sabre money no because MPP penny for any education penny for. But they granted us audience. You see, we are nurse ni. Who's on school? I should be a friend communication skills. Yeah. And no, I acquire a fast che yen addition for no acquire fast sikasa. May I have spoken on several fora, several platforms, sir. Me can say man no I say by me new attempt. I will not use insulting words. And do here as someone around the kind me the my dream no.
That's be a drama king so need not tell me.
I think the
really? Drama king.
Maybe I think
king.
the
drama king.
you see the rule of natural justice. Emma Kwan say ususu say obi aye bone so man hearing opportunity. So the fact say mami okoshia awrani koshia disciplinary committee no. It does not mean say you buani for. Right. You understand?
But is it really necessary?
Maybe she read here. I mean,
you have to think about the health ministry must must think about.
Paka, who allow me and address all those issues with you. One, where the letter now, medical superintendent and Troy, he quoted a section of the health nurses normal code of conduct and discipline procedures. Yes. He alluded to the fact that Asemna, my Menekayano, around the Kayano, were breaching. As to whether or not so we're breaching, the woman can appear with a lawyer. Names the case because me lawyer about family, me could defend their man. What I say? Oh, yes, me there are several instances at for a moment, Kata says, so I'm ready this year. Me to me more is a way say. You just go with written. Response. What the more man?
Just go and read it.
They'll read it and they'll never call you back.
Exactly. Just go and read it.
So process you around for I believe that a democratic process. But all said and done, I hope that it is not necessary. I hope that it's not necessary. What is of essence? What is of importance? And they say, does it make sense? Say, a school no be juma do sorry, bosumi do ni actually, and say me I have suffered her fate. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It must now they see Aminuka say Nra and Akando honorable. Right. One man is spokesperson Atro Krata say hospital mpanyifo no omunya ewra no. So it clearly tells everybody say the minute Akando ya adwen say the medical akano say ehun hia na ne kra no yewra Akando kra be press conference na obe church e kwan e be fa so asa mess here ohui a car abeda ho se ntua nurse for no kan e kwan obefa so obe address na woni central for Asia no nkuri and I believe say as aban no whether aban or so ne de ekọ nyina ne de beba nyina no as I see make conscious effort say ansana ye befa nurse ni bia na teacher ni ama obai aban djuma ni bi no as see make sure say ye budget already at most who for nipa na abosome miensa no wutua because say ekoba say salary arrears ba ema aban no a swear the budget of gear
it's really for you it's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary.
All right, you see ni na monam de buy mu for mu na mu ye sikato ho na ka mutua muka sanse mu na nkemba
ade obi say na ska ni ho
na ska na mutua muka e sase mo time mu form somewhere around July or August or baby. And now, carry forward into this year.
They were employed in September.
And of course, it's in September. Last year. And and this is for our to
Unti. Ubeka se nesika ni hono mo a. It's never true. Obi ni waban we mo aban and they will tell you. Unless of course they be on person who play politics. Yeah, I already know. But every government a friend say a responsible government behind before answer be engaged you know you need financial clearance.
Exactly.
The financial clearance is not given by the institution. It is given by the finance ministry. The finance minister and for two aban wo no wa hwese ebia Sani pa ye form. With when you sky de etriomaka. So because in a scanny wa, I fail to appreciate it.
I see.
I tell you.
No, September, October, November, December.
Me say, Ubi a wire band be say, Ubi any how qua band jumum. I mean, a phone a bed where you try to cut 3 months. Not even national service. Not even national service. And now, qua, we, immense, wire band juma. He knows the first time I was getting it, I could hear.
Okay. But it is bad.
What I'm saying is, sir, and you don't make it politics. Don't say that I'm going to create a problem. No. If it's bad, it is bad. What I say? But the idea, I pump it, I should gonna for you say, yeah, MP before now, it creates a problem because you're in Pesca and twice, wrong. Because you go through so many processes. Even after everything, maybe MC. I was paid after 8 months.
Oh, you were paid after 8 months?
Yes.
I see.
After 8 months. And now, I beg you, and no, na mano, and I say, I'm crying the bobra. It is a we school for. Now say, we are service cramp, service cramp, and mantum by babum, not be a high dying, and that's what me, I be. We be BBC in them kuna. Sadatier. Omom training college Becacho. Say a formal training college, and yet immediately no one would yoka. Right. Eba no be to books no one ade ACC o mu dam ni ade nti akran be ba obi we service oba na the down woman with my ACC mu na sa na ye sa wo so wa ya adwuma wo permanent employment eno na bi a wo de copy port bi ade akoto ba bi and I say that lump sum there so who ya adwuma ni na say what me am fa anye bibia na say no one know because nya dia a system ni such say what you more was can engonya be say bia 20,000 and 30,000 say me dey kwa koto asase and say it say and no pa ho dia na say na wo say we ya no it has been like that
right
na me dey me can say we ya kan kra no e bi kra na bia minister no kra no onim ho obi man instructions mo instructions mo get say
of course no onim ho
but obi horma exuberance what I say oh ya my sabi bi aban pagini bi ya dey abaramba so ne ekokokoso nyina akoso nei ebi koso in Nanado's administration what I say appear stadium so kasati am pagini ma police work kwache no e invite me siadi e ma pagini ka say mo nyara ma nko so what I say sometimes the institutions no it will take these decisions on their own but the baby a omon kai hu say ejebro e ma aban no because now me ba fi ya no me kan say speech die kasa die atemni die nya ade a say ye gege obi wo ho I'm not saying it's a good thing I also obi kusabe obi koku edidi obi atem ni obi so kan bia say o men sky no obetumi aka asem bia obi so kan bia
without insulting
bra on ni di watem
right
so what I say but akoye say atemni die bi koso ba bia empanifo e wo kromo antumi ensetere ne nka entina ma ade na ba begin tre ha kwano susua obetumi gi whole platform Kevin Jela ade na Kevin Jela enye okroma
mo so mo abron yo
meba I'm coming there meba mama no si abron ayi friends captain ayi wan Kevin Jela ade na wonka o sha say odidi ahemfo atem edidi obiata
anka bakonanka
onfa wo
anka bakonanka na mekan
ba branti e frɛ no ɛyɛ ayi onso US
glass ngwa
ayi friends Tony Jonas die na Tony Jonas enka
Fante comedy
o ta se meba die na omonka abronye dia wo kan no me hunu sɛ abronye dia follow within this category
really
of insulting friends Abronye there or beef with one particular candidate.
No, are you saying Abronye in depth?
Yeah, why you join Mama or Ghana?
So I see answer Yabua.
We can't repeat it.
I cannot repeat it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Then it's wrong. Exactly. Then it's wrong. What I'm saying is, that the caveat I gave was Atemdidier. But Atemdidier does not in any stretch of imagination
of our life.
To be part of you're very criminalized and I say because I pass on. I did a canipa. Matthias. Bibu onum so odwindwiri hu mienu o na batiri abisa hwan na ho na ehwe me anase ma me ho kan ede sunsuanso be na bebre me sade nyina na yade a stifle the friends
me be phone lines in be for some 10 minutes be 8 minutes na for rapia pa no pay come on the mom we send messages me be phone lines na mamo people ask I'm going to activate the phone lines. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pacho your first and after fin.
Mr. Parker, Roman Father, the white tender.
Oh, Roman Father, I'm still catching it on pay.
You, Mammy Pastor, yes, now. The moment I was to make the Lamin chapter, so I think I'm the secretary of our sample about. Now, if you make a note, and if you delegate the person with you. Ciao, over Fovia School, with the Catholic Yankee, the Oyerepa, I'm from Canada, Japan.
Yeah, Kennedy, Japan, I can't answer my young cock. Young Kennedy, Japan was more and none of it. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, sir, but your first and after fin.
Hey, that's the national general.
Or this year, Akua pay.
But maybe I'm for there.
I'm not doing your Oyerepa, meet you.
Yo, and I pay the Mammy Theatre, I don't know Kwesi, and the Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the next president for the Republic of Ghana. I'm doing the national number one. I come up on my Ayakufia Kwame and Kwesi. Pake. Hey, now that I was able to email this one.
They do also Casa or the Shama.
Ekis, you know, I'm also Ekis train. Paka. Yes, you understand. And this you all. Almost come here, we are. From one side, you hinted yesterday. From over cancer, Yada, or mine, I have one so. And people near the minor. Money adwuma yefo aban efa wo na na do fa wo man sana mo ba no mumma wo mo akwanya no mo so enye adwuma bi so mo ye Ghana fo na mo nyai politics na mo aye ada Ghana yan kan ho ana
mate
and this in Ghana ya mo dia
mate
na mo ye mo to papa so 2028 e be ja mo kwan
mate ade je ba medasi yan to aso yan connect call on pay. Yeah, hello, good morning. Yeah, hello, good morning. Oh. Yeah, Metro Casadin Kakama Mwai. Hello.
Morning.
Yes, I'm actually forced enough with me. Yeah, where?
Morning, no,
but you're where pa, it's you want to pay. Oh. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go.
And come so on, but you're frozen enough with me.
We gave Jamaican, let's say, I mean, you can't share it in no, but where you are, na Kakra, make and say, so already media, I am my idea, in Yadia, elsewhere in Kra, Yankan of Panchilabano. And she say, about we say, what's your baby, or Benina, I could water. You know, and you keep me on the call. And you best say about it, say, the possible could be now, say, Ghana for one share to 4 hour economy. You say, you will be the
oral abortion 1 year, Juma 24, 1 year, Juma. Mate, I'm going to pay. Yeah, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Baka.
SK, Akua pay.
The Pacho Gololio, some German of this week.
Oh, yes, sir. Akwa, the Pacho, it's on pay. Pachev.
You, Senior Mamentia, what if we are Mentia will be the funny, and I'm more Iranian senior video on a battle. In fact, what church you know, Muyi. In a Ghana, need a young and from my John Drummond Mama. Ora to a Beye Juma. And I may be seen a man Kayan. The end the year Juma, my young son, Chichitum pay a Jumska. The NPP staff for Sakobo John said, Omuko defendum about a senior Yenum in Ghana. In a young nurse for Omunya Butre. we don't demand mama nipa bia abandada no fan adwuma mu kwabia so obahwe se obetiom but na yam ya Ghana ha ne se ababi free so a se wa employ amafo bebre agu adwuma yefom ebasa kafo wa first count wa yesiom ka ebasa na sinya
Medasi, me fa last one more up on the pay. Me fa last one on the pay. Then we wrap up this morning on the show. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I'm much first and after V.
Young kind of crime function. On my way. Say, Obia, President Obia, Yesika, one of the big yabo, and Yakan this year. It's a young kind of crime function. To be for money because we are the first in the panel, the president come. I put in one young family,
right.
And if I told Mr. Paka, what say you can't give one who I want to ask you? 1K Lamport. It's Butasa for say, who is a one and can look at you. Yet, you she interchanges, she project of kind, and who got to now, I work for that cafe, to about the market, for what it is. Now, when you follow what one of us say,
Menka said there be Mr. Mate. Yo, Medasi, Milbesia, but Mr. Menka said there be. Menka say and Tom Market Japon. Obinka say and to Obama can the Japon. Let me say there be Menka Sasamwa. Mr. Menka be Biawa. Mr. As one me catch and say. And they young cackling Japan wasem. It's in young twasso. Mr. Opa, and from twasim. Mr. Because this election a very serious for both Ken and a year baum ya. It's a faster member Shamiano pay. Mr. Wa da. Was a for your Sasso Seven Cancho say mosquito spray and no corner, with a so ever. But they say over a yes company open to do a tour. Na and your more ending common. From on 0246 864798 0246 864798 and 0501 454462 0501 454462. When you loan, when you see Kakaka check how far at the expandable business bills microcredit cement can say or Ghana card pay for bra and one now here put the Ghana card in the bar your bank cash from one to pay on 0596 920-833 0596 920-833 and 0302-200-390 0302-200-390. It was a for a rapid panel. Omens, my main shot so just a quick some 10-20 seconds.
Yeah, the make I have one say Omonya GD Dr. Dominic Ayenimu.
Right.
Because say finance minister called parliament no so Esipon Stadium renovation do 90%. Na a break of na 5% crano no money. And the Sikano ewe. These are a nearma a border a Hagana for Omopesi him. Ye bishim name yam fa abasar high quine so and for being kotumwa bra and Rama quinsa. Yankopo cram pesa ye de mra any nyamisru e be adwuma. Na be Ghana for money be so de be.
Medasi. All
Baga de tiye say ye de ye da say ye maame awo na ye nuano no.
Right.
Oban ahye ye bo. Say nipa bi adidwurim. Sika no ano no esom bo be say 21.19 billion.
We have 21 billion.
We have 21 billion. What is $21 billion?
Dollars.
What I say. And in fact, say me pa kra ni aban yan ka me adwuma bia. Kade wo say me ya na say. Me size kan.
Right.
Because unya size kan mu half kra no a.
So the like
a half kra no a chain. What I say. Na obi aye bone a obi kan say be wa yem fom so a yem man mfa no nkodi. So what I say. Ntwe ntwa sa na nto. Na mo say e tu sa na mo no a. Ye hunu say oman emra agum. Yemfa mra enkwan so enya adwuma.
Mate.
Hwe emra ye de hye nsem na ye fa kwatikwan so e de twa manfo aso. So hwe abaya asebe ba ye ni ade a. Enkanya se bia say obi be kasa kwan bi so na nadwumfo be friend say bia bra na enya. But what is happening within the state at the moment no? And manfo nya e course I say ye kan manfo kasa bo ahye. enkran ketenkete e kasa mpo a na no ne ya tutu
ala medasi
it really tu abna ko obi dan
medasi
e wodi e na ko zan
yo e ga yengo ona bwana wa ya no ya
be ye mapata
me no akase bi
ajobe mapata abusuafo ye betena ase no nsia ya bobo so bi abraso
ya time pontem dodo
kwesi too much o ya ne nkomo na edentia anoma wo cha soro a ojebo e wo se sorry ne edane de aka nyina ma sometime o to champo and sports crew no mo groovy moto aso a nyame ya dom no de ye nkwache ye kina ye de ebena da edition ne ba beto amuso midin de Akua Asiedua no pem ni minu abe
Kwesi Parker Wells and abusafo NPP rep wa honorable Michael Amoku or former MC Atuma Mobioja South and Emmanuel Opokumenza for men's Ashanti region communication team member no communication team of NDC no and a young secretary. I'm much now Tuesday you must say back with another edition of OBT. Coming in have a good morning.